Hello. You're here. It is time for gaming. Hey, Pitch. How you doing? Thanks for being here. I didn't know they were already releasing new characters to Street Fighter. Maybe this one will be the one that convinces me to play the game. Whatever the case, welcome. It's Monday. I was excited. I feel like even now that I'm doing a Thursday stream, I'm excited to get back to it after a few days break. Played around with some things, but mostly the overlay is the same. I'm pretty stuck on this overlay. We'll see if I completely change my mind when I'm having a particularly obsessive period in the future. But for now, it'll do. We've got, I did change the cat cam a little bit, just in case both cats are in camera. Kind of put some stuff there to coax cozy spots for cats. Pickles is here today, right here. She's joining us, which is great. I'm very happy she's here. Ads have run this morning, whatever it is, this afternoon. Pitch says, oh no, you need RAM. You need the RAM to play. Okay, well, feel free if you gotta go, you gotta go. Totally appreciate you trying to be here, even if your computer is not being friendly about you trying to lurk. But yeah, welcome, happy Monday. Hope people are having an all right Monday so far. The one thing, it's good I could chill. Excellent. Well, I'm going to show a new Penguin Points redeem that I added today. Not gonna do it yet, because you gotta redeem it. We got lots of sounds, lots of fun shit that you can do if you got Penguin Points. But today, I'm very excited. I have definitely mentioned it like 5 times. I have Pokemon cards. I actually have packs of Pokemon cards. Hi, Pickles, welcome. And these packs can get opened if you redeem Penguin Points. And I'm really excited because I've never been able to do this on like a stream or whatever, but I've got Pokemon cards. And they're Scarlet and Violet, which are cool. I like the starters in the new one. So yeah, save up if you want the Pokemon cards to be opened. If you can't tell, it's very hard for me to not open Pokemon cards. All I want to do is just open all of these now. But I'm practicing self-control, and we'll see if anybody redeems them. I'm also thinking about maybe making it so a lot of Penguin Points or a small amount of bits, maybe, as an option. I'm still not sure. I just want to open some Pokemon cards. Hopefully that happens at some point, but no rush. Well, welcome. I think it's about time we start moving in the direction of video games. Today we will be playing Hades, or Hades, as some call it. It is an action, RPG-ish, hack and slash, roguelite game. There's a lot going on with this game, and it's very, very good. This is not my first play. No first play of this game, so, you know, you can't really spoil anything for me. I've seen most of it. But it's been a long time since I played. Except for last week, of course, where I played again. And my skills are gone. I retain maybe a tiny amount, but generally speaking, I'm not very good at it anymore. But it is fun, and it remains very, very fun to play. Let me switch over. Here we have Hades. Perhaps you recognize it. I'm going to be playing with controller today because I find it the best way to play this game. Let's see, what did we do last time? Last time, we did a few runs, and I think we may have done 4 total. Made it to Elysium. Which, for me, I was very happy with myself. I did not expect that to happen. So it was a nice surprise. Today, I have no idea if we'll even get back to that. But what matters is, we're going to be playing a very good game with a lot of good stuff in it. Including incredible voice acting, really good gameplay, artwork that's ridiculous, storytelling that's super cool. If you haven't played Hades, I am jealous of you that you have not had this experience yet, but hopefully watching it is somewhat amusing. That's my hope. I'm gonna try to well, I'm just gonna play it and enjoy it, honestly. And if it's anything like last time, I'm probably going to cruise through this stream, so I'm going to have to keep track of the time and ads and things, because otherwise I will be so deep in this game that I will not notice them. So, we're here. This is the House of Hades. We are at the level of Tartarus. There are multiple levels of hell, and Tartarus is the first one. We make our way up. So far, we have seen Asphodel, which is the one above Tartarus, and then Elysium, which is the second level above Tartarus. Right now, you can hear the sleeping sounds, which, if you want to know what will make you feel interesting as a streamer, have sleeping sounds in the background. That really helps with the self-confidence. But yeah, so we start in Tartarus every time, but we also, every time, are collecting some stuff that makes us stronger, get ability thingies. Well, not really abilities, change our weapons. And the weapons all have completely different vibes and, you know, advantages, disadvantages. And yeah, and we also try to get to know the people that are here, the gods and everybody else. Oh, and it looks like this is the first time we're going to be able to go into a new location. So let's get started. Every time you die in this game, you end up back here. You come out of this blood pool. So let's do this thing.
How goes it, Shades?
Gods be damned. That hurt. Ooh. Cause of death? Ball? I don't know what that said.
Hello?
So you can see here it says gift. If you weren't here before, or if you haven't played this game, you can gift that Josie Juice, which definitely has a name. I don't. What are they called? Nope, not Palms of Power. That I just saw it. Artifacts. It is of course, an Juicy Juice. Where's that Juicy Juice at? Nectar. There it is. That's the word for the Juicy Juice. So you can give nectar to the gods or to the characters in the game, and it has the potential. Shut up. Hey, that's rude. You can give it to the characters, and that's kind of how you progress your relationship with them. You have the potential to progress it every time you give them that, every time you talk to them. So I'm not going to give it to you because you're not my favorite person in the world.
Wow, I can't believe you took on the Minotaur. No way! No wonder you're back here. Everyone knows that he's unstoppable, especially me. Hey, next you run into him, could you get his autograph for me?
No.
So I did die last to the Minotaur. What's really cool about the sort of like adaptive conversations you have is there's so much script to this game. Basically any instance by which you die, at least Hypnos will have something to say about it. All right. I do know who I can romance in this game. I'm not going to say who, but it may influence who I give that Juicy Juice to, at least early on. And so right now, we're just gonna talk to Achilles. Although, notorious queer Achilles.
Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
It's that weapon Juicy Juice.
About to drink it.
You can talk to the doggy, you can give the dog a gift, you can pet the dog. First, we're gonna talk.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his three heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
Fun fact, the VA for this, the like narration here, is the same person who voices Hades. See if you can notice it. First I'm gonna pet though, because I want to pet dog.
Three heads enjoys these pets.
It's very cute.
Please.
the camera, even the controller. It's called a controller. The controller vibrates when you pet. All right, let's talk to Papa.
So, you had a run-in with the Minotaur out in Elysium, did you? Perhaps the only soul within this realm more bull-headed than you.
How long have you been waiting to use that line, Father? Wouldn't put it past you to have sent the Bull of Minos to Elysium entirely so we could have this conversation now.
You give me too much credit, boy. The
Boy.
Minotaur resides where he resides.
A little bit of
because an
Kratos
entirely
there.
Different arrangement.
You give me too much credit, boy.
He's working for you, isn't he? You think he can stop me?
Most in Elysium jump at the opportunity to do my bidding. Not that you know what that is like. Now go, see how you fare against the bull.
Okay. I think I'll kill him next time, but not sure. Renovate! Hello! We don't have nearly enough stuff to rent. Oh, okay, we can do something. I don't want to turn it ash gray. It's not my color. Yeah, no. Eventually we'll collect those jammy jams. Let's talk to Nyx. I love Nyx.
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
Whoa.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Night Mama? What did you do to my things, Night Mama? Okay.
Hey, the lounge is open.
Okay. I've got to decide. Well, it looks like I can't this time, but I want to talk to Dusa.
You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Also, I realized I didn't say I had a couple followers since the last stream, so thank you for following. There's plausible deniability with TEA at the end. Thank you for following. Thanks for joining the waddle. And Setelybe, SETELYBE. Thank you. You are now part of the waddle. I hope it feels as excellent to you as it does to me. Thanks for joining.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Dude's this cute.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Ooh, what's this?
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
We'll see. Let's first talk to Meg.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Ooh, got him!
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Meg, you're so mean. Why you gotta be so
Leave
mean?
me alone.
She said leave me alone. That sounds like code. Here, have some juicy juice.
Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Got him!
Thanks.
I got a skull earring. I don't think I have a real skull earring IRL. Maybe that's something I need to invest in. They just got these dang flames! Woo!
Greetings, chef.
Let's talk to the chef. Well, can't talk to the chef. Cool. Can I talk to you yet? Yes.
Greetings, broker.
So, this is probably not relevant for a while, but you can trade some things that you get for other things you need as you get deeper into the game, especially with things like Nectar that actually kind of are few and far between on runs. All right, let's move on. I want to get a run going. Something changed in here, though. What is the thing that changed?
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you.
Hey, Pidge. Unironically, one of my dreams is getting my wisdom teeth removed and using them to make earrings. That's a pretty badass thing to do. I'll definitely give you that. To have your own teeth outside your body hanging. I imagine they'd have to do something to the teeth to, like, preserve them. Because I don't think it would be super fun to watch them rot in real time. But I don't know. Maybe that's what you're looking for. So now we've got these powers that we've been able to level up. There are different versions of them. So we've got the main, we'll go through the main ones. So the main one, bonus attack when striking from behind. I'm basically not using that. Pidge says teeth don't rot, they're just specialized bones, but if stuff gets in them, oh, I guess that's true. It's the gums. But aren't they technically like keratin? Aren't they technically like the same stuff that's made of that makes hair? Are they even technically bones? I seem to remember that fact, but I could be wrong. Deal bonus when striking undamaged foes. This is much better. So I'm going to switch to that, but I haven't upgraded yet, so it's not me doing any good. Restore a small amount of your heart when you exit a chamber. Okay. Right. This one is restore some of your heart when you collect that void essence stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. I've already got that maxed out. The thing is, you do have to pay for both. It does not roll over between the two sides. So I might not use that yet. No, we got to save up for this. I've got 150 right now. That ain't going to get me there. Greater reflex is the additional dash. Yeah, I need me extra dashes. Ain't no bad way to have extra dashes. Boiling blood, deal bonus attack and special FC. Okay, I basically don't use those. This one makes them slower and do less damage. Versus, nah, I like boiling blood. Infernal Sword, raise your supply versus regenerate rather than pick it up. That doesn't do much for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna give some of that fiery. They're not technically bones, but the stuff they're made of doesn't really break down super easily. Hair and shit can be preserved for centuries as long as they're taken care of. Thank you, Pidge. As with many things I didn't know. So I like knew some tangential factoids, but thank you for filling in the blanks. There are things that I knew at some point, so it's good to re-remember these things. Deal bonus when striking. I think this is good. I want to juice this right up. All right, so we do a ton more damage the first time we hit any enemy, and that includes bosses, which seems useful. So we'll see. We've attempted 5. Okay, so it did 5 attempts and have killed 875 enemies. That'll do. Let's keep on keeping on.
Little tip, boyo. You find any
Let's
coinage
go.
while you're out there,
Skelly.
you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran boatman guy. Use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thank you, Skelly.
Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
Good advice. Ooh. I don't have enough for this. I want it, though. I remember really liking the spear. Alright, so... Pidge says, I just want to use my own teeth because I was looking at an Etsy once that was talking about making jewelry with ethically sourced human teeth, but refused to elaborate on what that meant. Wow. Ethically sourced human teeth is quite a combination of words that is uncomfortable. So right now I've got the bow. I definitely don't want the bow anymore. I'm going to either go shield or sword. I like this. I'm going to go with sword this time. And let's look. What does the earring do?
What's this one here?
Oh, okay. So this one. Yeah. Where are they coming from? They're not yours. You don't have that many. Yeah, I mean, if we've got only 100,000 teeth in stock, so act quick. But don't worry, they're definitely ethically sourced, whatever the fuck that means. Deal 20% while low health. Oh man, this one is you take less damage from the front, but take more from. I do so much dashing that I don't know if I could keep track of that. Maybe it's worth it. Let's try the skull earring this time. All right, so we got this guy, we got Slamma-Jamma, and Dash Strike. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so excited. Back into the fray. What a good game. Hey, so this guy will upgrade my weapon.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
So this, I think I'm going to go with. This is risky because obviously you have a bunch less health. This is great. This is great, but I love this. I love lifesteal, especially against bosses. That's so strong. But you can see I have 20 total health, so I have to be very, very careful. It's going to be fun, though. Wham. Wham. Yeah. And Pidge, by the way, I think I am going to this week probably make a video on the what do you call it? You know, that game that we've been talking about. The fucking not Mortal Kombat, the other one. Street Fighter 6. I think I'll be making one on that character creator. I want to think about it in terms of, you know, being able to make yourself, whatever yourself may be, accessibility, all that stuff. So I'm probably going to talk about that this week. So I'm excited to make that video. Not Mortal Kombat. Yeah, no, I was definitely talking about the one where you can make yourself unbelievably weird looking in the best way possible. Yes, please. I will take the money. Pitch says, yeah, Val, link me too. I will. It's gonna be fun. All right, key time. You can be one of 20 people who watches my videos. Listen, I get it. There's no reason for people to watch my videos right now. Maybe eventually. And that's why I keep doing it. Because all you can do is make stuff and try to get people to watch it, but also accept that until you give people a good enough reason, they will not. I'm getting in from the ground up, baby. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The only things that ever get any views, well, one time a video that I made that had to do with the H3 podcast on YouTube did get a few. But generally, I think it's my Career Creator of the Month that gets like a chunk of views. Still not a lot, but a little chunky chunk. But I love doing that, beginning of the month. Talking about cool career creators making cool stuff. I've done, I think, 3 months so far? I think 3. It's 3 or 4. I should probably know. Considering I made it, I should probably know.
You're nothing.
All right. Oh, there's still another one. Just taking a little breather. Preemptively.
No, Lord Ares.
Spilled all over myself. Excellent. Let's talk to Ares.
You traveled rather far down there since last we met, my kin, and that means you have dealt incalculable death. I must commend you thus.
Thank you. Don't use my special because I'm bad at games. You know what? I'm gonna force myself to use it. Pitch says, I commend you for being able to make videos. My executive dysfunction makes it hard as hell to sit down and write stuff. I really want to make like Vocaloid deep dives and fighting game beginnings with a fighting game beginner. Listen, it is hard to do. It's hard, especially when nobody is watching, like to convince yourself that it's worth doing. But I just remind myself like the joy that I get out of making it, and that even if only a few people enjoy it, like that's still something. And compared to the old work I used to do, it's really satisfying. So, you know, it's not perfect. The other thing is, have I done all the things I set out to do? No, definitely not. But that's okay. I've done a lot of stuff, and I make a video every week. I also have unmedicated ADHD, bitch. But mine is of a different sort, I imagine. At the same time, I don't know. I think my mental health is just generally in a better state because, you know, the cage that I'm currently living in is more posy than it used to be, and that seems to be helping. And so continuing to take care of my general mental health does seem to help me get past some of the things that are usually very hard for me to get past. But also, making my goals more or less reasonable has been helpful, but everybody's different. I think the main thing that I have let slip is probably like, I wanted to do long forms every month, and then I started doing stuff, and I was like, oh shit, that's way too much! Like, way too much. Valid, I live with my parents, so having to live on a schedule that isn't my own makes me... see, like, that's completely different circumstance, and for sure, I couldn't do that in that situation, for sure. You know, I don't know your full situation, but I can say living with my parents, trying to do this, would be impossible for me and my particular set of skills. So let's talk quickly to Sisyphus.
Like I'm slacking off with the old boulder.
Sisyphus is awesome in this game.
On my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Okay. I don't need healing. I have full health. Darkness is good. Do I want to get coinage for this run, or do I want to get... I'll get some more coins. Sounds good to me.
Cheers, mate.
Sisyphus. Most of those who earn the highest form of punishment in Tartarus committed acts I hesitate to commit to the page, though Sisyphus is an exception to the rule. But what I was saying about the long form is, I was trying to, in my mind, imagining making these like 30-minute elaborate videos once a month. And it turns out, while doing streaming and also trying to like get to know people and also making a video every week and etc., doing voice acting work, it's too much, it turns out. So I have decided to not be mean to myself and accept that it may take a while for me to get comfortable to make the long form videos in any regularity. And that's okay. And so I've just tried to be forgiving to myself. Pidge, having access to extra resources would be really helpful, plus getting a wider audience and more consistent revenue stream would let me pay for my... I can only hope, you know, you're a joy, so I hope you get that additional support that leads to consistency. And so you can support yourself on those meds. I currently don't take them because of the way that they affected me, and maybe I'll try different meds in the future that will be better, but I got scared off them a little bit because of my personal experience with them. But, you know, there are tons of them, and I won't speak to much detail with that because the medication experience is a very personal one. I just know for me, so far, I haven't found the right fit for ADHD. For anxiety and depression, I'm good. I got stuff that helps. So that's good. But yeah, thank you. I'm not trying to overwork myself. I am working my ass off, but I'm enjoying it. Your attack is stronger? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I didn't even read the others. We're gonna get a strong attack. Artemis is so good. She gives me such good stuff. Okay, there's nothing else to find here. On to Jimmy Buffett! James Buffett, lad! The god of the James!
Let's see your relatives upon Olympus get you out of this.
Made them mad.
Yeah. Oh! Almost died there? Probably not died. Almost hurt myself real bad. Yeah, totally valid. Mine made me sweat a lot, and that's kind of the only downside. I did also have that. I had sweating, but I also already have hyperhidrosis, which is where your body is like, you know how much you're supposed to sweat? How about you sweat like 1,000 times more than that? But they helped you a lot, and that's all that matters. Like, if the trade-off is worth it, it's worth it. But I'm so, like, being able to do the dishes without crying, that's a nice thing to be able to do, since you have to do the dishes often sometimes in life. And, you know, it's okay to cry, but also sometimes it's okay not to have to cry when doing basic shit. Been something like that before, but the main thing that I really needed was with anxiety and depression, and I do have that covered. Bop, 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 bop. You know I gotta go with the call. I love Poseidon's Call.
Felt that.
And I'm gonna remember the button for using the call this time. Okay, Trove Trail, we get money. I think I'll do that. Anything to buy that I... Oh, first voice crack of the stream. 30 minutes in. Let's go. Gain some money for fancy stuff. Nah, I don't wanna. It's so hard for me to convince myself to spend money on temporary items still. I talked about that last time, but gosh, I don't know. There's a block in my brain that's like, if this isn't permanent, it's not worth anything. It's basically trash. Oh, I just read the first sentence of your message, Pidge, and I could not relate more. My depression is a lot better when I'm not around family because they overstimulate me a lot, so I hold myself away and talk to my friends all day because they're more understanding. Now that I've read the rest of the message, I fully recognize that feeling and relate to it heavily. I live across the country from my family now. Now, my family still needs me a lot. There's a lot of stuff I do for my family. It's not like I go without having any family-related stuff or stress or whatever. But I can tell you, living far away from has been, in some ways, very positive. I have really good relationships with my whole family than with my nuclear family, because in part I'm very far away. I have distance and space and boundaries and all those kinds of things that tend to help make for a good relationship. It turns out it's better, or it's easier to establish boundaries when you're very far away. Or at least it was for me. And I started living elsewhere pretty early. So I got some practice, and it took a long time to get comfortable with setting those boundaries, but I am telling you, it made a fucking huge difference in my brain and life. It didn't fix everything, you know, I still needed a lot of help along the way, and I hit the ground very many times with my mental health, but I could not be where I am today if not for having the space to deal with my brain. Yeah, that's probably my ideal, being around my very neurotypical family. Yeah. I can only imagine, you know, I have not been diagnosed with autism, but I definitely on the list of of things that people with autism experience, I relate to some of them. That being said, even just with ADHD and depression and anxiety, oh, speaking of family, you've been called. Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for sticking around for a while. And good luck with that. But yeah, I also, my family definitely deals with, I wouldn't call them neurotypical exactly. They deal with stuff. It's just very different than what I deal with. So the experience has been different. Although my sister has a lot in common with me in terms of the stuff that she experiences. She just, the way it affects her, the way she handles it is very different than me. And that's just the way it is sometimes. Okay. Which is not to throw shade. I love my sister. My sister and I are very close. I love her to death. Okay, so we've got... Ooh, this one's tough because I've saved all this money. So this is much better for the run. But I also want... I want to progress queer romance. I think I'm going to go to the shop. I love that Athena stuff.
Just what I need.
Nope, I don't need to replenish a use of the Death Appliance. This is pretty good. So the cast that I don't use would be good if I used it, if I remembered to fucking use it ever. But I think the God Gauge being partially full is so helpful, especially when I have the call I have, which is my favorite, the Poseidon one. Oh, sorry, Charon. Good talk. Always a good talk. What have we learned? I wonder where he finds the time to mill about, as sometimes he is prone. His duty as the shepherd of the recently deceased must keep him very busy overall, yet even still he finds the time to collect trinkets and to sell them back to us for reasons only he could understand. Cool. Charon. I don't think there's anything else to do. Hey, Jesse! Welcome to the stream! And hey, Pickles is there? Here?
Hello there.
But also there. Hello there! Hello there. I mentioned it at the beginning. I'm gonna say it again. If you save up your penguin points, I do have a new expensive thing. And it's this. You can make me open a booster pack, which is so exciting. I cannot wait to open one. I got 12 packs, and I've not been allowed to use them or open them based on my own rules. But it's here. It's here. Just like you use hello there, except for a lot more points. And I'm excited for when the day comes and self-control. All right, back to playing video games. All right, Palm. I'm gonna get an upgrade for one of the abilities we've got. But welcome, Jesse. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a decent Monday. Listen, I'm very excited for you, but I also I love Obi-Wan. Listen, I'm not gonna say I picked that sound redeem specifically for you, Jesse, but I'm not gonna not say that. So I totally understand. Because, as you may know, my Star Wars knowledge is limited, but I know the people love their Star Wars, and I also like the hello there sound, so.
Good enough to eat.
Dash deals damage and reflect, could upgrade that. I think I want to keep making the call stronger. Pidge, I've returned. I had to make a pawpaw sandwich. Excellent. You are a hero for making a sandwich for your pawpaw. And Jesse, the self-control I'm having not to spam the sound. You're allowed to. I'm not going to stop you. Listen, if I just have that going, it's just funny to me, so I'm not going to complain. But you also are allowed to spread them out so you can use them more. Shit. Oh no, I need 10 coins! No! Give me coins, please! Sometimes those jars have coins in them. Fuck. That sucks. I'm eating this level because I can't get anything. This won't do me any good. I'm full health. But I will say the healing ability that I picked up, the lifesteal, has been very good.
I heard what happened. You crossed the river of flame.
I did do that.
Did it.
That Hydra was a total bastard, though. Bastards. But you sound practically impressed with me there, Meg. I feel so flattered.
Jesse says, there are 2 wolves inside of me. One beautiful wolf that wants to hoard penguin points for great rewards, and dark wolf that wants to spam hello there. Those 2 wolves, I can understand how they exist in the same mind. I do know those wolves.
You'll soon feel something else. I don't know how.
They should kiss, says Pidge. They're star-crossed lovers, but they are doomed never to kiss. Okay, where am I going? There, excellent. The thing is, keeping on hitting means I heal up. So you can see I'm back to full health. Even though I don't have a lot, it's worth it's worth so much to do that and keep doing that. And that works on even these mini guys in the boss, so especially on this one, it's gonna make this boss pretty easy, I would argue. I mean, not super easy. I'm still, listen, still a lot of amazing, incredible skill that's being exhibited here. Aha! Sugar. A heart and sugar. Oh, I need more God Gauge. Give me your God Gauge, please. You're so far away. There we go. Give me your God Gauge. And bada bingo, bada bango. I do, like, my regular stuff doesn't do a lot of damage, but that call is doing work. No, I don't. Oh no, I was hit a couple times. It's so good. The lifesteal is extremely good. All right, that was a the cleanest yet of the Meg fights. All right, let's do it. This doesn't do anything for me because I'm at full health. I don't want to sell anything. Yep. Off to Asphodel. Random item. Nah, I'm not gonna waste my money on this. I can't waste money on that.
That's enough Tartarus.
On to the next. Oh, I'm excited. I love this build so far. It's missing a little something, and I'm also literally not using this button. I need... the skill would be a lot higher if I could just press B sometimes. I'm gonna force myself to do it. I'm gonna do it at the beginning, and I'm gonna remember for sure. I'm never gonna forget again. Okay, I've got 2 more. Let's just pop you. The dashing and blocking is very, very good. That Athena skill is really strong. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Take red things. See, I remembered. Never again. Back to full health.
More coming then.
God, I love this ability. Oh, Gorgon. Gorgonzola. Get him. Time to cheese this Gorgonzola. Let me take this and take that and slam a jam and bam a wham. Yes. Easy peasy. All right, so we've got, oh, you know I can't choose anything but James Buffett. Mr. Poseidon. Oh, don't need health. I can get up to 100 health. I have full health. This isn't helpful, game. I'm too strong. All right, Poseidon, here we come. Poseidon Adventure. It begins. Also, I had some really goofy shit happen with my audio yesterday, so let me know if anything's sounding fucky at all. And I will try to fix it. Ooh. You done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're for sure done.
More coming.
Uh-oh. What just happened? Whoa. This happened again? Really? What is going on with this computer sometimes? Hello, mouse? I swear to God. Did it just freeze? It literally just froze on me. Control, Alt, Delete. Why are you doing this to me, game? I don't have that many things open. Ay, 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 ay. I think I'm gonna... It's too annoying not to. I'll be right back. I apologize. Give me just a second. Oh, come on. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Stupid stream. The OBS even shut down. It literally every once in a while just decides to refresh all of my displays, which is really nice. Because then it means it shuts down the game. It shut down so much garbage. Okay, we're gonna do this again. What's really annoying is I'm pretty sure it's not gonna remember anything that we've done so far, which I hate to have to redo that shit, but we will speed it. Yep. Okay, we're gonna get the sword. Yep, we get this. I apologize for that. That is so annoying. Back to it. We'll start again. Thanks for joining the stream today. We're just getting started, obviously. Alright, yeah, we got healing. That's really good. I said something about that. I'm saying it just for the first time today. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. This is how I wanted it to be. Money, great. I love money. We're gonna speed fucking run this. This is speed run tactics, Hades. Watch out, everybody. I don't got patience for these boys. I am going to wreck all of their shops. They're gonna die, and that's gonna be it. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna look at the doors. We're cruising. I think at one point, I just saw 8 viewers, and I think the stream thought that I was being viewed twice by each of you, so thank you for that. You got me double viewers for a second. So maybe it's worth it. Maybe I should just do that every time. Thank you for making your way back to the stream after having to goof it up. We are in speedrun mode. I'm gonna get to Asphodel so fast, you're not even gonna believe it. This is where the true skill comes out. The real diver skill that I've been hiding. I didn't want to give it away. I wanted people to think, oh, I'm not good at game. And so then I can surprise you with these. Okay, it looks like at least the doors appear to be exactly the same, and hopefully that means the abilities too. Because I liked my abilities a lot, and that means I should be able to get this call. Yeah, you're contributing to that Nuzlocke run. I didn't mention that before, but that is true. I have got a community goal, which is on Thursdays, I'm going to be doing variety streams now, and there are a few things I plan to do. I've been thinking this week what I'm going to do. Part of me wants to do like a horror game because I'm notoriously bad at dealing with horror games, and that could be fun. But eventually, I would love to do a Nuzlocke run if that was something people are interested in. So the way that you can show that you're interested is throwing some of your penguin points in there. We're going to skip these because... Oh no! Oh no! This isn't the same! Alright, we're gonna have the dash. Still speedrun! Speedrun tactics! Thank you for contributing to that community goal, though. I think I have about 30 days. It's a month, that goal. And if enough people contribute, I will definitely do myself a Nuzlocke run. I haven't decided which of the Pokemon games that I'm going to do the Nuzlocke run in. That I would definitely take suggestions on if that becomes a going concern at any point. But I would love, love, love to do that. I have watched so many of them, particularly Griffin McElroy's I love very much. And it just makes me want to do it. I think I would have a ton of fun with it. It's kind of exactly my shit. It just doesn't quite make sense for the normal streams, so it would make most sense for a variety. Diamond is my fave, says Jesse. Okay, that's the first. What I'll probably do is if we get to a point where we've raised enough Penguin points to do it, I'll probably on a stream leading up to it, I'll post a poll of some kind, and see what people think, which one I should play, that sort of thing. And see if anybody has any strong opinions other than Jesse, which I do appreciate. All right, we've learned about them. No, we're not wasting our time on this. We're speedrun mode. Oh shit, I'm going to Ares because I did get an Ares ability. Waddle is now live. Thank you, Stream Elements. Don't tell them. Don't tell them that it's restarted, Stream Elements. They can't know. I've been going this whole time without any technical problems whatsoever. And that's what's been really good about this stream so far, is how technically perfect it's been. Okay, yeah, we've heard you talk about this. All right, we'll go with this call this time. Things are a little bit backwards, and I've not had his call on stream before, or in this particular, like, character run. I don't know what to call it. On the PC, I have not had Ares call. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it is good. It also, I think, makes you impervious like Poseidon's. I can double check that after this room. And you get a little rift around you, and you do, I think, AoE damage. But again, I'll double check that after this room. I do like this dash, although I really loved having that Athena dash in the last one. What a shame. All right, next up we've got, all right, we did see him last time, so let's see him again. Yeah, we talked to you for the first time. Boo, 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 boo. Yep, we talked to him about this. Yeah, we talked. For sure. Then we took some money so that we could buy cool stuff.
A pleasure.
Now it's bomb time. We read about him as well, so I'm not gonna do that right now. We are in fucking speedrun, no mistakes mode. I'll never get hit again. Watch out. Hey! Hey, Jesse! You gifted a sub! To Pidge! That's so nice! Thank you for doing that! That's so sweet! You gifted a sub! You're amazing! Thank you! God damn! And you're the leaderboard now. No one will defeat you unless they gift subs, which probably isn't gonna happen. So, welcome to the leaderboard, where I imagine you'll stay for a little bit. Congratulations, and thank you again. That's so goddamn nice. I love you. So appreciate it. Wow, holy shit. Pidge. Mwah, anything to be on top. Pidge, look at you. You got the kitties. You got all the things you can play with. Passive. I'm gonna do this one. See, this has a permanent effect. Thank you again, Jesse. That's so goddamn nice. I don't want to just rush over it. Look at that. Look at that. You got Pickles. You got Archie. You got my face in several ways. My only thing is I realized I don't have anything explicitly queer other than my face. And maybe I can think about that when I unlock more. What was that noise? I just found a noise. That was so late. Was that the noise for gifting a sub? What was that? What was that noise? Something I need to look into. I don't know why that just happened. I'm so sorry. My apologies. My apologies for destroying eardrums. I don't know what happened. I think it's maybe because I didn't even think to look at the rules for gifting subs because I didn't expect it to happen. So thank you. Oh god. I'm gonna make my blade rift last longer. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That was pretty funny though. All right, we're going to the shop, which means we're about to face Meg again. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. Worth it. This early? For sure worth it. Fountains are what you go to after you complete each of the like levels of hell, so if I beat Meg here, I will. And I'm gonna fucking beat Meg. Let's be confident. Yeah, We'll get both of these. Oh shit, I can't! Goofus. Yep, we read this last time. Look at that little gifty next to your name, too! Jesse! I hope you feel as special as you deserve to feel. That's so goddamn nice. This is the first time that's ever happened.
I'm back, Meg.
Alright, Meg.
Nice earrings.
Yeah.
They like it.
Did you know that I have lifesteal now? It's time to get wrecked. Oh, you hit me? That's a shame. If only I had a way to steal back that life. Playing loosey-goosey out here. Yep, Uh-oh, this bit is problematic, but at least I can do that. I played a little too fast and loose. Okay, we're gonna use the minions, heal the hell up, or I die for no reason. Ow. Oh, wow, right into a pylon. There we go, that was better. We're healed. We're back to Heal Town. Alright. She's at half. I'm back to full. This is going fine. Not as solid as last time, but it's still pretty good, I think. Go back here! Yes! The fire and the flames! Ah, shit. Ka-chow! Just like my hero! From the movie Cars! Ka-chow! Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, and you're dead. We're done. We're done with this. I know that you almost got me, but you did not. This is my favorite emoji combo to ever exist. It's very good. I can give you credit there. It's very, very good. I did not imagine that that was going to be a combination of emojis to happen, but I love it. So, thank you for discovering this combination. And full health. And damage up. Woo! Okay, we're basically back to where we were before it all got fucked up. Speedrun could chill for a second. Passive, only for 8 encounters. Ensure a Chaos Gate. I don't need to do that. 3 encounters, not nearly enough to invest in, I don't think. We're gonna keep going. To Asphodel. Gonna need some cream for this burning Asphodel. Alright, let's do it. In we go. I like how it's like, you've only been streaming for 12 minutes. I don't know if that's true, Mr. Elements. I actually, in 5 minutes, I'll probably run ads so that it resets like its normal thing that it's supposed to be doing that got fucked up. So you can look forward to that, except for if you're now a subby, like Pidges, thanks to Jesse, or Jesse himself, you will not see ads because you're a subscriber, and that's the nice little perk you get. So congratulations. That's, I guess, like a gift for having to watch so many ads at the beginning, Pidge. But yeah, again, I don't know how else to say it. It's incredibly kind. Incredibly, incredibly kind. I think your stream crashed for a second because I got a second notification on the Discord I set up because Twitch notifications are unreliable. Pidge says, yeah, it for sure did. I allowed it to happen. because it was the only way that OBS was going to refresh, which was really annoying, but it had to happen. And you know what? We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Great. But yeah, you're not wrong. It did basic. It wasn't gonna crash. I could have kept going, but it's really annoying. It's happened to me before, and continuing forward when the camera's not working anymore on OBS is not my favorite thing in the world, because I can't watch shit to make sure it's not getting really fucked up. I mean, I can look on the Twitch stream thing, but I don't know. I'm needy. What can I say? But yeah, thank you for coming back. Hermes. Let's see if I can get through. God, voice crack number 2. Take on me. Get super wrecked. Get wrecked. Valid being able to look at in on OBS is a lot easier. Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly. It's, I don't know. I like to have, I like my setup, you know? I just like the way that I've set up all these things in front of me, and I don't like when they're not the way that I want them to be. It's pretty much that simple. Yeah, Hermes. Best thing he can give me is an additional dash, because I am nuts and like to dash a lot. After using the call, gain dodge and move chance and move speed. That seems pretty good. Specialist faster. Basically never use it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. That's pretty good.
That's goat speed, all right.
This is not upgraded. Okay, cool. Oh, I never really looked at what it says about the Blade Rift call. Impervious Blade Rift for 1.2 seconds, and each hit is 51. Max gauge is for 5 total seconds, which I think is increased because of another one of my abilities. Okay, 282. I got enough money to get good stuff, and I walked directly in the fire. Excellent work. I'm so good at gaming. I didn't take any damage though.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
Whoa.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
100 plus 150. This time I have checked the math. It works out. We can increase the time of the call. I like the dash I'm using so much. All right, what can I get from Aphrodite? Look away. Look away. If this is a little bit too much for you, just look away from the screen. Aphrodite is the like romance sex god. Looks like we meet again, dearest. What can I take from you? When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and inflict weak. Resist some damage. I like that a lot. No. She got her whole... Well, I mean, sorta. Is the answer to that question. Your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. I basically don't use my special. I think I'm going to do the general resist. And then I'm going to take a quick ad break. I'll be right back. If you are subbing, you'll see me be right back. But I do want to take that ad break so it resets things to where it's supposed to be. All right, ads should be running in just a minute when I can get the mouse to leave Hades. All right, running an ad now. And ad, in theory, should be running now. Okay, so I will be right back. Don't worry, it's just going to be a second. I'll be right back. Are the people still there? I hope so. Wah! Ah, yes. If you have that subby sub, you may have discovered the mystery. The hat is on the floor. Yes, good. That's what I wanted. Floor hat. Also, I have legs. I wanted to keep that a big secret, but here we are. I hope people are doing good. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing some more. Get back in here so we get the music. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing some more Stardew. I might play around and add some more mods even than last time, but we'll see. And then Wednesday gonna continue playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do on Thursday, but my dream, my instincts is to do a funny, scary one. Like, for instance, like Soma. Like, these are games that I've known about for a long time and haven't touched, and I think they could be pretty funny to play on stream, but also don't really match what I'm going for elsewhere. The other types of games I've thought about, oh god, I loved so. Do you think it's a good fit? I mean, you've seen me fool around, so regardless of how good the game is, do you think I will have fun with it? You know, I mean, just throwing it out there. Because if so, I think that could be a lot of fun and scary as hell, and I would be very spooked. So Soma was on the list for me. I was also thinking about Apex Legends, because I haven't played that in ages, and I know that there are some queer characters in that game, but it's not the sort of game that I'm planning to play on Mondays through Wednesdays, so could be a good fit as well. If you enjoy horror games with oppressive atmospheres, then yes. Do I enjoy them? Well, no. I wouldn't describe the feeling I have when playing those games as joy. I think people are back from ads, so welcome back! Just talking about what I'm going to do on Thursday, in theory, which is maybe I'll play Soma. Sounds like it's a pretty good game. I have no idea how I'll handle it. I enjoy being spooked for sure, in the way that I think it is kind of funny. But I'm not good at it. I'm not brave. By no means am I brave. I just think it could be a really funny time. So it may be worth doing, but again, the other option in my mind was maybe like Apex Legends, because I know there are a number of queer characters in there, and it's not really a fit for Monday through Wednesday. But yeah, still figuring it out. That'll be Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern, so. Check in then to see what I've decided. Oh, Thwomp Block. Oh no, just Gorgon. I think it's a good game. It's the kind of game that makes you feel like there's something lurking around every corner where you can't see shit. Sounds so fun! Yeah, I think it will be fun for me. I mean, terrifying, but very fun. It's just, it's not a genre that I usually play, but it's a genre that I think I will only get to play and enjoy if I do it on stream, which feels like a good fit because of that. So, you know, and I don't think I'm gonna be sad that I'm gonna have to play it. It's gonna be funny, I think. Just considering how I interact with the world. But, we'll see. But I think that could be good. It says one of the main baddies is specifically on one that you can't look at? Oh, you mean like a Gorgon? Like a Gorgonzola? Because it'll freeze you like a Gorgonzola might? Okay. It's a little distracted. But yeah, Pitch, that sounds very cool. You may have convinced me a bit. I just took damage for no reason. God damn it.
Positively dreadful, Zagreus. That place is doing you no favors, I can tell. Luckily, I'll do you favors aplenty.
Cool. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah! I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Attack? Yeah. Yeah. I don't like to depend on taking damage, although I definitely will. It's a lot of damage to do when you're hit, but I do this so often that I don't think I get hit every 10 hits, so I think it's worth sticking with the attack. Could be wrong. Looks like this is the only option. Alright, we'll get some jammy jams. Put on our jammies for sleep time. Alright, I need someone who can just tank my hits so I can heal myself. because that is a very cool ability I have on this run. And I love the designs in Hades, but I wish they didn't go for gray on all the skin. Oops. Shit. Gray for all the skin. Not a lot of contrast between the skin and other aspects of the design, so it makes stuff feel kind of muddled. I get that. I think I think there's definitely merit to that. I haven't had that feeling or experience personally. That could be, I don't know, because it maybe feels a little bit on theme with the vibe of Hades, but at the same time, like, it is nice to be able to get good contrast, especially from an accessibility standpoint, like to be able to see everything clearly, especially when you put this much effort into the visual fidelity of a game. To be able to actually see all of the bits, all of the deets, is pretty big. So, I think from that perspective, I'll always lean towards that's a good idea if it would allow for more people to enjoy the game. But I also think that, like, I haven't looked in... I did look at the very beginning. I looked after this level to see what what settings exist, if there's anything that can be done to help with the contrast. But I don't imagine it's going to fix the problem you're describing. Let's see. Settings. No. There's brightness. There's a bright cursor. No. There's not a lot. If I have one major complaint, is just that I love games that, in their design, which I will give Hades credit. I think this is more generally accessible to the public as a roguelite than most. It is less obtuse, it is easier to figure out. But could it have done a lot better in terms of giving people the capability to redesign their experience? Yeah, I think so. I think there's more that could be done to make the experience modifiable and more doable for more people. And being someone that loves this game as much as I do, that's what I want. I want more people to be able to play it and enjoy it. Yeah, the art and everything is fucking gorgeous. I just like being able to make out details on, like, Aphrodite. Her hair and skin are really similar in value. That is true. I definitely noticed that with that iconography for Aphrodite. That's a great point. And it's an issue with the sprite art itself and them not having enough contrast and values. I think you're definitely onto something. That being said, I still think, despite that, the portrait art is very beautiful. I think they had some incredibly talented artists. But I definitely think you're right that there was room for them to make the art, particularly that art you're describing, a bit more easy to understand and ooh, I don't know, easy to just interpret, like the different contrasting values. But at the same time, I have limited understanding of this sort of art making process. I love making stuff, making art, but making it for games and all that, it's not something I've experienced in, so I'm really talking out of my butt at the end of the day. The one thing I feel confident about is I just want the game to be accessible to folks so that they can play it and enjoy it to the best of their ability. Your Blade Rift effects deal damage in a wider area. Okay, that's good, because that's my call. And I'm not using my cast still. Now Zeus is going to be angry at me. Oh yeah, same, the art is gorgeous. Yeah, for sure. But I see it here. Now that we take a step back, I see what you're talking about, because there are a lot of similar values here. The gray to yellow is not that far off. There are a few things that feel very, I don't know, contrasted, like the robe itself. I respect the game a lot. I'm just not a roguelike kind of guy. They're frustrating and getting punished so heavily for losing once. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What I will say for this game in terms of what it does with roguelites is, on one hand, there is things like God mode. God, voice crack number 3! God mode. So, like, God mode makes you tougher every time you die. And I think that's a nice thing that they put into the game. Like, it says, try this if you find you're struggling, want to focus on the story, or for any reason, which is nice. I feel like a lot of these kind of feel self-shamey when you have to select these. But that can really help the experience a bit. Even when you die, you feel yourself getting more powerful. But I also think there are a lot of mechanics in the game that after each run, you do get stronger. Even with that said, your criticism is very valid, or your feelings about it are super valid. Because everybody's going to have a different experience with these games. And not everyone, no matter how well instituted the systems are, not everyone's going to enjoy roguelites. That's just a fact of life. I just happen to think of roguelites, this one does about as well as any has ever done to make it a playable experience for people who don't like roguelites. Roguelites. I think I said roadlights. That's not right. But that's in one queer's opinion, you know? In my humble queer opinion, that's how I feel about it. But again, totally valid. I totally hear where you're coming from. And I also think generally I do like roguelites. The more that I've played them, I think when I first played this game, I probably wasn't as big of a roguelite fan as I've become. This has been a gateway for me for other games like this. So, I don't know how I'd feel if I was just discovering it now.
Settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
Yeah, Zeus, I understand. God damn it. Jesse, I prefer rogue stouts to roguelites. A great point and well made. Charges up faster when you deal or take damage. Yeah, I want my god gauge to increase. But yeah, bouncing more doesn't help me with bosses. Pidge, yeah, that kind of stuff is nice. The only one I've ever enjoyed is Cult of the Lamb, and that's because you have other stuff to progress in, and any resources you gather get halved rather than... Oh! Wait, you lose everything on a failed run? Well, oh, I see what you're saying. The money, like some of the stuff you can spend in the run you lose. There are things that you can gain like Void Essence and other items that you do keep, but I hear you. I wasn't thinking about it in terms of like, you save up all this gold and then it's all gone, which can be super frustrating. Do the god gauge. There's Jesse again. with me wielding my cave flames. As I so often do. But yeah, but again, I don't want to overlook the roguelite versus a rogue stout. Thank you for that joke. I don't think I'm going to have enough to get what I want to get, so I'm going to get more health. And this is probably going to be a freebie before the boss, but I could be wrong. It is a freebie, and it is indeed before the boss. All right, we've beaten this boss once before. I think we're decently set up to beat it again. We'll see. God damn it. How close have you gotten to finishing this? Well, in previous times that I played this game, I've beaten it many times. But since I brought this back after years of not playing it, I have done 5 runs, and in those 5 runs, the furthest that I've gotten is just past this. I got to Elysium, which is the next level of hell, the next layer of hell. And in that layer, I died to Asterius, the mini-boss Minotaur. And that's as far as I got. So this is my 6th run, and I think I'm very likely to make it back to Elysium with the abilities that I have. I'm feeling pretty solid. So we'll take out these bossy pants. This is a good fit for his little minions being the ram guys. I'll just dash around them, I don't even care. And then I can throw these at him. Oops, too early. His little shield goes, bada bingo. We do a bunch of punish damage. Then he's gonna slam his head at some point. And here's his head slams. We do it again. Proc his shield again. He gets his little buddies. I'll use the buddies to heal myself up. That's the main ability that's been super helpful on this and the last run. Well, technically it wasn't a last run because I got fucking kicked out of it. Don't you have to beat the game like 10 times to get the actual ending? Yes, you do. You have to escape a good number of times, which it has a mechanic for making you want to keep playing the game after beating it the first time, or essentially beating it the first time, that I think is unparalleled. Because it's very fun to play, and that itself could be a motivator for some, but it motivates you through story, which can only be done if your story is really, really strong. And the story for this game is undeniably very strong. And the character, like, relationship development is so cool, and I think better than in most games. And there goes the Hydra! So yeah, you do have to beat it a good number of times. When I played it before, ages ago, I beat it a lot of times. But it was so fun, and like returning to it, I just want to keep doing it. I don't at all feel tired of this game, even though I've played it so many fucking times. And my skill is not where it was at the end of the last one, but you see, like, I can get through some bosses now. I agree, Jesse. Killing the Hydra is, to me, the most satisfying boss kill. You do so much chunky damage to his big head. It feels amazing. Pidge says, I've watched the story because I didn't want to play it, but I liked the characters. Totally valid. That's also an argument for streaming it. I really love playing it. Not everyone's going to love playing it. Hopefully this can be enjoyable for somebody to watch who doesn't necessarily want to play it. That at least is an argument here. God, this one is pretty good. But it's only 6 encounters. It's so hard to convince myself. It's only 15 coins, though. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take this. All right, I've done it. Treat yourself. I did it. I treated myself, Jesse. But yeah, I think it's totally valid. Watch the story. You don't have to play it. There are so many ways to like consume this particular story and media, and they're all valid in my opinion.
Let's slay some heroes then.
I just love getting the story through gameplay. It's very satisfying for me.
The enshrouded river of forgetfulness, Lethe, flows through the hallowed chambers of Elysium, numbing old pains and memories of the most noble shades residing there.
I'll have to give them new pains to recall.
Okay, so this is the first area that I think having the low health, even with the lifesteal, is gonna be a problem. Because they're gonna do much more chunkier damage here than they were. I tend to always pick a god power over basically anything else. That's just a preference that I have. But there's an argument for getting money there, where I chose this one. I just like god powers. I like to make my person more powerful above all else, even though the coins can do that too. It's delayed. But I want this gratification immediately. Yep. I rely very heavily when I play this game on the dash attack, which you probably have noticed. It works pretty damn well, though. Hermes. Did I learn something? One of the free-spirited sons of Zeus. He is patron of travelers. Trade. I've definitely read this before. Wait, what did I just learn about? Sisyphus, we learned about. Dusa. A splendid house, such as the master's own requires a great deal of cleaning, and the little Gorgon seems forever doomed to do it all herself. Saw this. Saw this. No, it looks like no news. Cool.
In the name of Hades.
You can dash more times in a row. That is going to be hard to beat that one. This is very good, though. Because I dash so much, it's quite good. I think I'm going to go with Hyper Sprint. I don't need to gain money every chamber. That might be some people's deals, but it's not my thing. Dashing another time is super strong, but the idea that after every dash I have some more defense, that's really good, and also some more speed after every dash. So you'll see. Every time I come out of a dash, I'm faster and sturdy. That's a good ability. I think that was the right choice. All right, let's upgrade an ability. Get some pomegranate. I've never liked these enemies in particular. I can handle them okay, but I feel like it's inevitable that I'm gonna eventually take some damage to them. I don't like that. Because I just like to run at enemies, and these chariots don't take kindly to that often. Oof. All right, let's juice it. Got another one of these. The call is strong. The call has gotten stronger, definitely, with some of the abilities. All right, that wasn't too bad.
Power of the gods.
That's not enough damage increase for me to feel like it's worth it. The call could be longer. Feels very good. God gauge charges faster. Ooh. I don't know which of these is statistically better. There's like math to this, I'm sure. You could do some quick math and figure this out. I'm gonna go with God gauge. I like to be able to use it more often. The call. That's what the God gauge does, if that's not clear. It makes it possible for you to use your call sooner. I think I'm gonna go with the shop. I have 150, which means I can afford a god power, which is usually how I decide whether or not I'm gonna go to the shop. And it was so worth it because it's my boy James Buffett. Poseidon. Look at that. Look at how it compounds on itself. Since I don't use special at all, I'm so good at video games. That's what I'll do. Ooh, okay, we'll upgrade the weapon for sure. We already have that upgrade that heals us with every hit. That's super good. Let's upgrade it some more. Oh, this is so annoying. I forgot about these guys. I just have to keep dashing and hoping. Hoping it doesn't hit me. One thing I like about this game is it is a lot of button smashing, and sometimes that's good enough. When you're fighting certain bosses, it's usually not enough. But when you're going through here, like, I can button smash and basically not be hit at all. Oh shit, I've left somebody on the table. He's gotta go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You. Let's get you guys. Oh, we got Butterfly Lad. We must deal with the butterfly in just a moment. Hello. I explode the butterfly. That did some good damage. There's another butterfly. Goodbye, butterfly. I fear you not. All right. Upgrade the weapon again. Gotta love it.
My weapon's hidden talents.
Special hits twice. Don't use it. All right, I'm gonna do this and try to use the special. I think I don't want it to stop it from knocking foes away, but I do like the idea that it's a wider area. You basically haven't seen me use it, but that. That's pretty good. That's pretty wide. I just have to remember to use it every once in a while. I don't... Ooh, this is tough. I get 60% less health, and I think that includes when I get more health at these stages. So I'm gonna keep getting stronger, even though this is risky. Is it Asterius again? God damn it! Ah, what am I doing? Yeah.
That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
Okay, I'm gonna try and save up my call to get up to full boost and blast him with it. Yeah. Do as much chunky damage as I can. Keep dashing because it makes me sturdy and faster. And keep hitting because it keeps healing me. And then when I get my call to full, which is going up very fast, I can now do this. And it'll last a good while. And I do a good chunky chunk of damage. Okay, now I need to focus on not getting hit for a minute. Ugh, did not succeed. Okay, backing off. He's gonna do a jump. He's gonna do a jump again. He's gonna do another jump. Now he's angry. I've made Bull angry. You never want to do that. As a general rule, do not make Bull angry. Oh, shit. Goodbye. Pure skill. All right, that's enough, Asterius. I think you're pretty close to being done with this fight. We're done. We're done here. We're done. Perfect. All right. So that is good. That is good that we made it through this. Ugh, I hate the fucking boss in this area. I won't give it away, but he's annoying as shit. Na-na-na-na-na. Dionysus. Thank you. Gotta love the little dancing dinosaur. Bull of Minos. How can I find you? Oh, there's a note. Asterius. In life, the wretched abomination known as the Minotaur was feared across the coast of Greece. Those cast in the labyrinth in which he himself was trapped had no hope of escape. All right, well, I beat him.
Sometimes I have to wonder, man, what's going through your head? I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
No. It's a great question, Jesse. Jesse. That's a great question, Jesse. I've never called you Jess before. I have not met him yet. I'm very excited for when that happens. You take less damage while at low health. Okay. I go by Just Jesse Jess. Hey, Just Jesse Jess. It's like Jazzy Jeff, except different. Special inflicts hangover. Maybe that would influence me. Do you want to heal up? No. I think this one or this one. Just not using it at all is the problem. I'm going to take less damage at low health. Because I'm so often going to be low health, I feel like it's worth it. Oh, shields. Shields are annoying. Well, I killed him almost immediately, so he wasn't that annoying. For this early in the game, I feel like I'm doing more damage than I remember doing this many runs in. But maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't remember being this strong. But I guess, I played it so much that I have gotten better, but I am just kind of slamming buttons. So maybe I just know the keys to success. Maybe that's the better way to put it. Goodbye, butterflies. Take me a key. Excellent, excellent. We've got heart. We've got palm. I'm going to keep going pomegranate. I'm not going to invest in health because of how little I'm going to get out of it. Are these guys new? These guys seem kind of... I don't think I've faced these guys yet. Okay. You're dead. I'm shaking the whole desk. I need to take my hand off the desk. Perfect, perfect. The call is going to be really good in just a second here. Yep. I'm just going to clean up. Clean up crew. Beautiful, beautiful. It's probably so hard to tell what the fuck is happening. But I find when I watch this game, it's pretty mesmerizing at the same time. Resist some damage. I think that could be good. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just keep increasing. Since I don't have health, I don't have a lot of health, I mean, it's worth at least taking less damage. Heal, don't need it. Get some of this. Yeah, sure. I'll get some juice. Some of that void juice. And earn some money. Okay, yeah, why not? I mean, there's a good reason why not, which is I could die, but... Listen. Woo-wee! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Get over here! One down. Get over here. 2 down. And 3 down. 90 coins! Oh, 70 coins! I can read! 70 coins. Should I get more coins? Or should I go palm? Ooh, that's a toughie. I think I'm gonna get more coins. Because I think I'm gonna hit a shop soon. And that would be good, to be able to get some good stuff in the shop. The illusion of choice going to the shop. Still feels pretty random what you end up with. Because I'm not going to say no to a god power if I can afford it at a shop, so... It is really an illusion of choice. Woo, woo, woo. I'm getting so lucky right now, I'm not going to lie. There's no reason why I shouldn't have been hit more. Oh, I didn't get somebody fast enough. That's a real shame. Not gonna make that mistake twice. Who's next? Alright, we're gonna use the ability we have! We're gonna slam it down! I don't think it's worth it. It's not doing very much. Okay, I'll just try to use it from time to time. And hopefully it'll be helpful. Goodbye, butterfly boys! You're dead, and you're dead. And also, you guys are gonna die now. I'm amazing. Coins for me. And just like that, we got ourselves a little bit of a shop. Yes, Ares is good. And we get a palm. So this was definitely the right choice. Not using the cast at all. After slaying... Hey, Peanut Butter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think people are doing pretty good. We got ourselves a little gifty sub from Jesse today, which was super nice. Hope you're doing well. You are so welcome here, as always. Playing some Hades and making our way through our first run. which has taken a good while. Long story. After slaying a foe, this is great. This is great. This is so good. Even for boss fights, that's so good. We're going to have that ability. Okay, I don't know what I learned. We'll look at that after this run. How are you doing, Peanut Butter? Your dash damages foes in an area, knocks them. Take less damage while at 40% or below. I like how fast my God Gauge is charging. It feels real good. Penguin Wave! I love that little guy. I know I made him, but I love him. I love the little guy. Alright. Let's go. Good writing some riddles for my friend Solve. Are you a DM or is this something else? Is it for Dinda? Or a TTRPG or something? Or are you just like this? Give riddles to your friends. Are you the Riddler?
The only other foe whom I've ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend.
Fucking Theseus.
Not one more step toward the light of
So
day,
goddamn.
so long as I am
It's for
here.
DBD. Dungeons Butt Dragons. My favorite. Old Fiend. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
There's no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions.
It's fucking Theseus.
Laggard, and may
This
the
is a
gods
hard
have
fight.
mercy, for I shall not.
It is fully possible I do not come out of this fight. Oh, Dead by Daylight! Oh, okay. I actually don't know much about Dead by Daylight. I know a lot of people play it on stream, but I have not really watched it or anything. It's fairly popular. I don't know anything about it, really. It's just kind of been a blind spot for me. Oh, this is gonna be rough stuff. Sometimes you just know. I just gotta hit enough to keep healing the damage I'm taking, because I am gonna take damage. There's a point at which you get either of them to half health, and it gets real bad real fast. And I have to save up my calls for when he's about to do an attack, because then I'm impervious for that time. Oh, that is rough stuff. Oh, I do not like. And I have to dodge that. Okay. Okay, he's impervious. He's at half health. This is bad news. This is the very bad part. This is the very bad. This is the bad. This is the part where I definitely could go down. I don't like this part. I don't like it. All right, fucking Asterius is at half. Let's do some damage with the call. Recall again. Shit, call again. The God Gauge increases are very, very good right now. I don't know if it'll be enough for me to avoid a Death Defiance. It's not. There's the Death Defiance. I knew it was coming. But I still am in... I could be in a much worse state than I'm in. Without a doubt. Okay, Theseus is done, which means it's just Minotaur. I can handle Minotaur, I think. Oh, shit. Alright, Minotaur, here we go. All it takes is a few more hits, and I've got the calls to do it. And there it is. And we have beaten these dirty boys.
Hope you enjoyed the show out in the stands.
Down goes Asterius, down goes Theseus. That is first time arriving and first time beating is, for me, I'm impressed with myself and surprised. Ambrosia. Mortals must regularly nourish themselves with food and drink merely to stave off death. The gods of Olympus have no such fear and consume only for sake of tradition or revelry. They have access to all the splendors and delicacies the world has to offer, yet they favor one in particular, and only very rarely does it make its way down here into this realm. So, we have defeated the third boss. Oh my god, you have no idea. You have no idea. Jesse asks, are you excited for Baldur's Gate 3? Fuck yes I am. I'm extremely excited. I kind of want to play it on stream, but I also don't know if I'll have the self-control to not keep playing it. Oh, I played everything that was in early access a long time ago. And I'm going to replay it very happily. That game is so good. It's so good. It's so good. I also really liked, I know we've talked about this before, but I also really liked Divinity Original Sin 2. And it's got that them same bones, that same DNA, but with all the stuff you know and love from Dungeons and Dragons, if you happen to love it. It's so good. So good. Random item, no. This would be good to be able to get. God damn. Well, all right. We've made it to
I can do this.
the top layer here of hell. Jesse, I'm in the process of upgrading my computer to play it. Nice. Nice, nice. My computer, I think, is set up well for it. Got a little Chivo. Escaped Elysium. Clear Elysium achievement. Excellent.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
I built my PC, and it's great, but also pretty goofily built. So it feels like it's like it feels like a nice system that at any moment could die. That's what I've been able to build for myself. Oh no, not Cerberus.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy, I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the Satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious hound of hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince.
We must find Cerberus a snack.
That can sate the monster's appetites.
A sufficient snack for Cerberus's hunger.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
I don't want to do that. Ooh, maybe I do eventually. Because the special ability is no good, and I could trade that for 2, but I don't know. If that gets rid of, potentially, the healing ability, that will not be worth the chance. I don't think I'll do it. Okay. So the way this part works is, there are these chambers, and at the end of one of these chambers is the sneaky snack that we need for Cerberus. We do not know which. Look at all the fur just hanging out around the bridge. We do not know which of these passages will be there. It could be a boss passage. It could not be. My general rule is I prioritize god powers like just like anywhere else. I do like to avoid the bosses in here because they are really annoying. But we'll go with the safe picks for now, which is a god power that isn't a boss.
Try this way.
And if we make it through there, we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. Yeah, the other thing is you can get poisoned in here, which is really annoying, and you have to use these fountains over here to heal yourself from the poison. Alright, Great Shield. The illusion of protection is sometimes indistinguishable from the real thing. After all, one's ability to survive and prevail in perilous matters is largely an act of will. Thus do the exalted Great Shield bearers of Elysium cling, I think rather desperately, to their worldly comforts, even in death. Giant vermin. There's a certain perverse cruelty to life. This, I feel, is plainly evident in the vile form of the loathsome vermin that grow thick with contempt in the recesses of the underworld's topmost echelon. With that, there were more succinct ways to describe plague-ridden horrors such as these. They're rats. They're poisonous rats. That's my way to describe them. And these guys are little pophams. These guys are rats, but they're more fun. They're like little fun little toys that you just pop with one hit. Kind of like the little skull heads from Tartarus. Crawler! The barrier between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead cannot be easily transgressed, but there are creatures adequately small and vicious as to rise up to the challenge. Okay. Little rats and big rats. Yeah. Wow! Just burned through those boys. Where are you? Where are you? A bother. The dead share much in common with the living, each desperate for something they cannot articulate. For the dead, this can mean an unrelenting urge to gain the surface of the master's realm, and to break free or try, using whatever means avail themselves. even lurking in an unassuming bowl of ash. This is not the only enemy type. That is just a bowl of ash. Ugh, these guys are annoying. They just full of lasers, these green boys. And now they're full of dead. They don't got no lasers no more. Oh, I wanted to read about them. Snake Stone. Oh, they are little snakes. I literally, up until right now, did not realize that they're literally 3 snakes. The crystal consciousness lurking in the underworld are none too easily explained, and this is doubly the case when it comes to the serpentine forms residing underneath the upper temple's floors. Ooh, spooky. Alright, more big rats. I think this will be the end of this chamber, and I think that probably means... Where is the Healy? There. Poison healing. No! No! I healed it! Alright, well, that's how far we made it on this run. Not bad. Not bad. Run 6 or whatever we're on to make it there is not so bad. I wanted to make it past that, but what can we do? The shame emoticons. It's right. Jesse's right. I should be ashamed, but I'm not.
Telling me you caught one of those gigantic temple saw blades square in the chest, huh? Ugh. At least you're back in one piece.
Also, you gotta die to progress the plot, so that was really what I was trying to do. Though Hypnos may be lacking in propriety, he brings a certain cheer, however unconventional, into the grim proceedings of the house. JK, I would have died way sooner. What a cruel end to an otherwise pretty good life.
Hey, look at what I got out there, Achilles, sir. A vintage bottle of ambrosia plucked straight from Elysium. I hear this stuff is very good, but can't even open it. I've no idea what to do with it right now.
The drink of the gods. I hear it's good, all right.
Ambrosia.
Recipients with whom you're close. Perhaps hang on to it until it's ripe for use. Somebody would be grateful, I am sure. Or it could fetch you something from the wretched broker over there.
Cool.
Sell it or keep it, huh?
Nice, nice. Locked door. Who knows what might be in that door? Let's listen to their conversation while they talk about me while I'm right in front of them.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
Hey, guys, I'm like right here.
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
This was my night mama, who raised me like a mama, but isn't my mama, but indeed is just a night mama. What do we got? Underworld renovation, switch keepsakes between... Okay, this can be helpful, so I'll go ahead and grab that. I have so few of these gems because I never pick them. We'll deal with that eventually. House repair, get rid of the huge clumps of fur. There's a lot of stuff that we can do here, and we will do it in time. How's it going, Meg?
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
It's so nice to talk to you, Meg.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
So very nice.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
I don't know.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it seems fine. Not sure I understand that.
What's for breakfast?
Hello! I'm the cook. I'm also dead. What do we have here? We know the trading is a thing we can do. Ambrosia for Titan blood. I think we're going to need ambrosia for something, and I don't remember what, but I'm going to keep it. Dusa! Hi, we're almost hidden!
Hope you're having a nice day. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
Dusa is so sweet. So anxious and so sweet.
And there she goes again.
And she's gone.
I want to go lie down.
Ooh, it's bedtime. This is cool. I really like this thing.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief.
Ooh, what could it mean?
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep.
Hypnos is good for something, every once in a while.
It is
as he planned.
Your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
Look at me walking with this fire. It's so cool the way I have like little fire footprints.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
Pidge just spent a solid 30 seconds wondering why I couldn't see after a shower until I realized I forgot my glasses. And this is why we as humans are apex predators. This is why no one can compete with us, the humans. Because we are great and strong and perfect. And we definitely never goof up at all, ever.
I said shut up, old man.
I'm so sick nasty with it.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions. So Prince Zagreus would find out for
So here's something I had never experienced before because I didn't play well enough to experience it before. But, oops, hit my microphone. But we know what his parentage is already because we made it to the final stage, even though we haven't had this interaction. We haven't figured it out naturally in the story. This is a fuck up I didn't know existed in this game, that you could just learn your parentage. Well, it is a thing he knows because this is a past experience, so it's not really a fuck up so much as it is, I don't think this is the intended order of things. I don't think you're supposed to make it to where I made it this early. Which is just like a pat on the back for me.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. Then there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him.
Thus,
Oops.
the prince of the underworld
Persephone.
absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother.
This is when you're supposed to find this out. So your mother is Persephone.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
I always took it for granted, even though I have a green eye. It doesn't match Nyx at all.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
heritage! I've learned it at long last!
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Pidge, don't even get me started on the new Twitter bullshit. Y'all, this is my opinion. I haven't read this opinion, but this is my opinion. My opinion is, every time you see the new symbol, the X, it should be a legal obligation that a fart sound plays out, wherever you are, no matter why you're seeing it. Because it's the fucking dumbest shit ever, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. And also all the other changes are ridiculous. No, I agree. Okay, good. Because fucking fuck Twitter. Fuck Elon.
Why?
Why are you here?
You're... Nix, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
And I also will say Threads is garbo so far. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not even really using it because it is not good. I think people are willing to put up with it, but it's still Zuck's bullshit. And I'm not sold on any of it. It's all bad, wherever you look.
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Threads is literally illegal in the EU because it scrapes so much data. I wouldn't touch it with the 10-foot pole. Pitch says, yep, it's just more reasons loading on. I mean, at this point, all my data has been scraped. No doubt. Without a doubt, no way. There's no chance in hell it hasn't been. I also worked as a consultant for government agencies. My shit's out there. People got my stuff. No doubt. But yeah, I mean, it's all bad. It's bad. It's all bad. But I also, like, put my shit on TikTok. It's not like TikTok is, is a good place to put things. It all requires a ton of cognitive dissonance. And because I want to do this stuff as a career, I have to exercise that dissonance from time to time. But I can tell you, between this and my former career, I feel personally that I'm exercising that dissonance quite a lot less. Which is nice, because I'm doing queer shit. And that feels nice. True, I would post on TikTok, but God, I do not trust that audience. You know, it's interesting. This is kind of a detour, but that's what I do. I detour. Like I said, ADHD. Welcome to the chat room. Well, I just got a message from OBS that says, welcome to the chat room. I guess we just opened up the chat room. Maybe I did an ad run or something? I'm worried about what that means. Maybe ads did run and I didn't even notice. But what I'll say is, welcome to the chat room, indeed. What does that mean? Why? Why is it saying that to me? But anyway, so TikTok I've posted to, and I've posted also some stream like highlights to YouTube Shorts. And, you know, again, it's Google owned. It's all bad. No matter where you look, there's bad. Especially when you're queer and you're openly queer. It's bad. But I have had remarkably little hate from TikTok, actually. TikTok, I've gotten the most positive response, and YouTube Shorts is hell. YouTube Shorts, I get so much fucking hate constantly, which is kind of satisfying in its own small, weird way. But yeah, I would say as bad as the TikTok audience might be, and also, you know, the data scraping and all the other things that are happening in that application, I can say I have had a much better time on TikTok than I have with YouTube Shorts, which is, to me, the equivalent other than Instagram Reels, which is something I don't even navigate well enough to understand. But yeah, that has been my finding. I get a lot of views on YouTube Shorts, like an absurd amount, but it's so much hate, so much homophobia. Holy shit. TikTok, because I hashtag the hell out of it, I'm putting every gay hashtag on every single thing I post. It seems to navigate that stuff. You know, obviously I'm exposing myself to exactly the kinds of people that can fuck me. Well, fuck me over. Well, I guess well, no, I'm taken. But my point being, that TikTok has actually been safer than I expected so far. But I'm also so small that, like, you know, if a few hundred people see my TikToks every time, there's a decent chance they're not going to be the biggest haters in the world, which is crazy. Surprising. It's nutty. Deal bonus attack and special. Pidge says it's not even the hate, it's just that I don't really trust the folks on TikTok to like exercise critical thinking, especially when I like have conversations about vocal synths and AI, and nobody on the vocal synth side of TikTok understands how AI vocal synths work. I obviously have not come up on that particular thing because, you know, I'm just putting my little facey face out there and not doing a lot of like playing around with AI stuff very often, although I think it's super cool that people do, including you, Pidge. But in my very small realm, I've just been posting funny shit that has happened on stream, and that's been fine. And that's my very shallow understanding of how interactions on TikTok work. So I certainly can't speak for how it would work for you. All right. Boiling Blood, deal bonus attack and special to foes with that in them. I never use it. Vernal Soul, raise your supply. I could have another. Maybe that will force me to do it. I now have an additional red guy. And we'll do that as well. We're going to try and make me use my abilities. And that's all I have to say about that.
How's it going?
They always come back.
Don't
Hey, Skelly.
talk you into fighting back this time.
AI vocal synths are entirely different from AI in the wider audience. It's made in probably the most ethical and creator-led content, consent-driven fashion. Content-driven and consent-driven are so different fashion, but they like to equate it to AI that scrapes data illegally. Okay. I believe you inherently. I am so out of my depth when it comes to that stuff. But I totally believe you. Sounds complicated.
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay.
Boop. I have 3 keys. Still can't get that. I guess I'll switch to this because MCK, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Pidge, Valids, vocal synths are niche as hell. All I ever expect most. I mean, I know my Hatsune Miku, and listen. I have seen and watched and enjoyed my fair share of like vocal synths and that sort of thing, but I just don't understand any of the politics is probably the wrong word, but I don't understand the technology. I don't understand the deeper shit beneath it that I'm sure you do. But I do love them. They're fun and cool and weird. And I like fun and cool weird shit. Hatsune Miku is definitely fun and cool and weird. The things that have happened, the fact that didn't David Letterman on his show actually interview Hatsune Miku at one point, which is one of the most upsetting and also funny interviews. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing that happened. Her 16th birthday. I've not been keeping up on her birthdays. Happy birthday next month to Hatsune Miku. I hope she's having a very fun Sweet 16. Her anniversary is August 31st. You are in on the Hatsune Miku lore. And I love that for you.
To know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
I've slain like 1,000. You're well behind, friend. Cast. I'm trying to use cast. But my only thing is, why do I remember this cast not actually sticking in enemies when you have the Blade Rift attached to it? I could be wrong. Fuck. Like this is the best one. If I use special. But the special on this one especially is not special, that word a lot. It's not that great. I'm gonna go with the dash. It's not my favorite, but especially when I run away from people, that'll help. I've been in the Vocaloid fandom since I was like 8. This shit has irreparably damaged my brain chemistry. but also enhanced it in its own fun way. I know you're joking. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's not the particular hole of lore and stuff that I fell in, but trust me, I fell in plenty of those in my time. Just never really that deep in that. I wanted to understand at a basic level what was going on with the Vocaloid stuff, so I did some, I guess, research. Get out of here. Speaking of holes to fall in, whee! Great timing. We have arrived at Chaos, our they, them, our non-binary friend.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of Chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Now this portrait is some art. Like, fuck. It is very gray, but I think this actually does a pretty good job at contrasting the reds here. It's still maybe not as readable as it could be. Yeah, I like Chaos. Yeah! Okay, so you take a punishment to get a positive. Reduced life, then you get more of these. I don't care about that. I think I'm going to do Pauper Strike. For the next 4 encounters, I can't get money, which, whatever. Afterward, your attack deals 32% more damage. I think so. Are we going to get juice? I want to get keys. I haven't been getting enough keys. All right, boys. We out here. Oops. Oopsies. I stood it on the bad thing. Yeah. Yeah, that I agree, Pidge. Their design being hard to read and focus, it plays well with the Chaos character. I agree. But I also think that the contrast is more there, because it's not like one spot on the portrait has that red. It's like mixed throughout, and it brings your eye to those different spots, those different little faces on their body. So I think it not only makes sense, I think it actually does have more contrast than some of the ones we were looking at before. Wow, I am in not a great spot in terms of health, most of which I have done to myself.
Say, were you hunting vermin near the surface lately, Zagreus? That's practically just like the real thing. It must have been a thrill.
Yeah, I guess the colors are a little more subdued than I really had considered before. There's some contrast here because it's green, but then also the green light makes it less contrasted. All right. What do you got for me? Attack is stronger. That would definitely work well with the ability I got from Chaos. I think that's the right thing. Damage being able to be critical is definitely good, but 2% is not very high versus literally that much percent. Pidge, yeah, lots of bright pops of color draw you to different spots, and then the bigger lumps of lower contrast to play that into that. This is a primordial being that you can't fully comprehend. Yeah, I like that art. It's good art. Your attack is stronger. That's what I'm going with. Look at that. Pretty. Artemis is great. Man, Artemis is so pretty. All the lady gods are so pretty. I like girls are pretty. Yeah, agreed. Girls are very pretty. That's a fact. And the gods are particularly so in this game. I would say Artemis is my favorite because it's the, you know, not to get too deep into potential spoiler territory, but it's the closest of the gods that are at Olympus that I feel like you can sort of romance. You can't really, but it kind of feels like it, and I love that part. She's cool as hell and hot also, but I particularly like that you can sort of, your development with her feels more like romancing a character, which I love. Because I am who I am. Do I wish that I could romance every god in this game? Yeah, kinda. I kinda wish that if I have notes for this game, it's that I wish I could do that, I guess. I want to see what each of those experiences looks like in this game. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but I don't care. I still would. Except for, obviously, the people I'm related to. I'm not interested in that particular part of Greek lore.
My Chaos Boon switched to a new effect.
Ooh, Chaos Boon. During your dash or special, no. Alright, attack hits twice. I mean, all these specials. I just don't.
Good as new.
I think as I get back into the flow with this game, I'll start using it again. But I'm just not there yet. I still don't have a call, which is a problem. I haven't had a bailout situation, which is why I keep taking so much damage. The call, I think for me, at least, and when I've played this game, the main thing that it does is when you're in a bad spot, you can sort of run. Ooh, this would be a decent call.
My warlike brother Ares reached you, didn't he? I've always found his conduct quite disturbing. At least it seems he's helping you for now.
Yes, okay. And it's an epic grade 1. So there's an argument for this one because resisting damage generally, but I do feel like I need a call at this point. And this is pretty good. You deflect attacks, which isn't always relevant, but with a lot of the bosses, it does come into play. I think all of them, actually. It's not going to be as useful in the main, like, basic chambers. It depends on the chamber, but it will be good for bosses, and I will always prioritize being able to do more against bosses, because that's what really matters. I mean, it all matters, but that's really the one that matters the most. In my humble queer opinion. I should just put on the stream a little thing in the corner that just says I am HQO, so that I can never be sued. All right, money. I'm really scared to do this, but I gotta do it. I need the money. I need to be able to get more stuff, even if that's just Healy juice. I wish it was Healy's that I was getting here. That would make this feel the most worthwhile. Gotta take out these lasers fast, because I'm using my item as a sword, which is silly, because I can do this to block shit. I'm not that great with the shield. It works fine as just using it like a sword, but it's not how you're supposed to use it. I use this weapon super wrong, I guess is what I'm saying. I mean, if it works, you know? And it sort of works. But yeah, because of the way this game works, not only have I beaten this game a lot of times, I've beaten it a lot of times with every single one of the weapons. But again, it's been a long time. Ah, fuck. Death defied. And that's how you know it's been a long time, because I make goofs like that. That was terrible. I need to stop playing around these spike traps. I've actually taken probably the majority of the damage I have in this run from the spike traps. Totally avoidable. I need to save up to hopefully be able to replenish the Death Defiance that I just lost. Because that was a pretty big goof 'em up. My God Gauge is also taking a long time to fill, as opposed to last run, so that's not helping either. I can't be quite as careless as I was near the end of the last run. Things are not quite as clean as they were. Here we go. We'll use this ability. See, I'm deflecting stuff. That was pretty good. I prefer the abilities that I can run into people and do damage to them, but not too bad. You did. He's not going to be in Rush Hour 3. Double. It's dangerous, but gotta go with the double. Always gotta go with the double gods. That's a big swing. You get one at the beginning of the fight and one at the end. Ooh. Ooh. I think we'll start with Athena. Yeah. We're gonna add that cast. I have not used the cast once on this run. God, why am I so predictable? Why don't I use my cast? Yep, you gone. Yep. How are we doing? Okay. Cool. I'm pretty sure ads ran and I didn't even notice. Oops. Not bad. You learning out here? Deflect. Pew. That didn't really do me any good. I did that badly. All right, Ares. Forgive me?
After a show of violence such as that, how can I possibly remain upset, my king?
I figured. No. Blade Rift. Use damage in a wider area. That could be good. I don't have a Death Defiance to use right now, so that doesn't make any sense. If some of those upgrades will give you a Death Defiance back, which, God, I would have liked that to be an option. Whoa. There's like super loud thunder outside. Dang. I think tonight my partner and I are going to be going to a a board game evening at the local library. So pray for us. I hope it's gonna be fun. I think it sounds really fun, but it really depends on who chooses to go to these things. All right, we've got Poseidon, we've got Hermes. Always gotta pick my boy.
You found me, little nephew, strewn among the inventories of that most disturbing river boatman. That means you win my blessing.
Yeah, I do. What do you got for me? There we go. This, wow, 50% faster. God gauge increase. Gotta love it. I can't believe we're only at Meg on this run. This is gonna be a rough one, I think.
We meet again.
But I can block all of her little spinny ability. So I just have to use it.
Not that it's any of your business anymore.
Your family is here, and so is your responsibility. You're running from yourself. Though, I can slow you down a bit, I think.
A little less confident, eh, Meg? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is bad news, bears. Okay, throw the things. There we go. Okay, this stuff I just have to run away from. We're just gonna run, we're just gonna run, we're just gonna run. We're gonna run away. We're just gonna run. We're in a bad way right now. This could be a very early end to this run. If I'm not very fucking careful. Dodge, 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 hit, dodge, hit, dodge. Sometimes you just gotta do the thing. Alright. You don't seem to be shooting that thing at me, and it's making me nervous. Oh! Guess this one isn't doing that. Frick. Frickety frack! Fuck! God damn it! That was a rough run. After getting all the way to the top layer. That's pretty not great. It happens. Hi Archie, welcome to the stream. You gonna try and wreck everything up here? How did I know? Buddy, I love you. You need to find a space that's not on the keyboard. Because we love to do that while I'm not streaming. While streaming is not, it's not a good situation. He's gonna lay down here. Buddy, you're gonna do all kinds of goofus. You can lay there. Lay there. Archie boy. You can see his tail in the camera. Yep. You're gonna cause all kinds of problems. You can't lay there. I love you, but this can't be. Now you knocked the microphone. I'm sure people loved that. Yeah, shame indeed. Can we lay down? Can we lay down? Can we show off how cool we are? How, like, real chill you are as a cat? You show off real quick? Please, please, please. Please lay down, my boy. Lay down. Lay down. Get cozy. Lay down. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, there's my boy. There's my good boy. Get away from that button, because that will be a censor sound. We don't want that. There you go. Welcome to the stream. Can't really see him super well, but he's here now. That's a great spot. Just stay put. Let's talk to Hypnos.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know, keep an eye on the procession line before
You see
Lord
him?
Hades, like
Yeah,
you're
you can see
supposed
him
to?
now. We'll zoom out so you can see my boy. Since you're being so sweet and going in a good spot, catch a good boy. There he is. We got both kitties on stream now.
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Like Dusa.
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
Rude. Rude, papa. Nobody here.
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them.
It's big thunder sounds.
As always work.
I don't know if that's audible, but there are big thunder sounds here. Archie, where you looking? Hey, good boy. Wow, I'm surrounded by the cutest kitties in the world.
You have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like this spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
Cool. Explaining how mechanics work in lore. Not every game tries to do that, and not many games do it successfully, but I think this does it pretty well. Alright, what we got? She favors those of dispositions such as mine, and I would like to think her efforts keep the violent lusting of Ares, her half-brother, well in check. This is true in the lore. In the actual Greek mythology. It keeps men down, they shall never grow too plentiful this way or near as mighty as the gods. Okay. Theseus, this piece of shit. Oft called the greatest king of Athens, the hero Theseus is nonetheless best known for his decades earlier in life. Deeds great enough to earn his immortal soul a place of high honor in hallowed Elysium. Cool. Alright, I think... Ooh, we learned about Styx, because we got there first time. Despite the infamy of the river Styx among surface-dwelling, still-breathing mortals, the river is not found on any map. Mortals agree it is best to discover where the river Styx originates only when brought there. Okay. Did that. We've looked at these boys. Bloodless. We learned some more. Once mortals who fell in battle, they were not given proper burial and now remain forever trapped in the throes of combat, their seething consciousness encased within a prison of bleached bone. Ooh, spooky. Brimstone. Pressures, oh, we said that their hatred concentrates into a ray of pain that even the chthonic gods... Nope. Nope. You were in a good spot. Why are you gonna do this? No. This is a bad spot. Zoom back in while he tries to create a mess. Stay put. Just pick a spot. I need to play the video game. Can we just chill? Just lay down. This was a great spot for you. Lay down, bud. Lay down. Oh God. There's no helping this. He's just going to walk back and forth. What happened to my good boy? Alright, we're gonna talk to Cerberus.
Just me again. Here to report it's pretty dangerous out there even without you on guard duty all the time.
Archie, I swear to God, you're not laying down there. It's not happening. Yeah, you can sit there if you want. You want to sit there? Zoom back out. You can see the boy over my shoulder.
The venerable hound of hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken prince's platitude, knowing full well the underworld is not as vigilantly guarded as in ages past.
You're a little demon, and I love you. Let's pet. Really?
Don't pet your other heads. Don't bite my arm off. Deal?
Oh, don't you dare. That is not a spot for you. I told you, you can't lay there. Yes, this is a perfect spot. You love it. You don't want to be anywhere else. Let's talk.
For shame, boy. I thought perhaps you'd finally made it out.
Go that way. This is gonna become the rest of the stream if you don't chill out.
You're not serious. That famous sense of humor shining through.
I jest, of course. You'll never make it out, as I keep telling you to no avail. But you've gone farther than expected. So who knows?
He's acknowledging me for the first time. Still only have 5 gems.
Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me.
Oops.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest.
Ooh.
I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
Okay. We will go... Can't talk to you still. Or maybe we can. Oh, we can examine something.
Casks of wine hidden within the recesses of the House of Lord Hades. Few have tasted the intoxicating vintage they contain, and fewer still are permitted anywhere near their vicinity.
Cool.
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these.
Of you, but you're not going up there. He is just looking to cause a problem.
Hey, welcome.
Good boy. You should chill back there. This is a great, funny spot for you to be. Feel free to stay there. No, it's not an invitation you go elsewhere. Stay there. Ugh, this little goon. Gonna be death of me, that boy. Alright, we've got 7 attempts, and we've slain 1,300 baddies.
It's never bedtime here.
Can't do anything at the desk yet.
How am I looking?
Yeah, alright. We're trying... What about not going this way do you not understand? This way. This way. You can stay here. You're so welcome here, my boy. Just don't go further. Perfect! Good boy, you're learning, my sweet boy. Good, this is a great spot. Sorry to make so much of this stream about the boy. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This is a great spot for you, buddy. I think the people can just see your face. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit of your little nosy. I love you, bud.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours.
Oops.
You drop 'em,
Just
you
made a
don't
loud
pick 'em
sound.
up,
I'm
you
sorry.
understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Alright, Scalia. I've got enough! Let's get this spear.
Let's see what's in here. Baratha, the Eternal Spear.
Yeah! Yeah! So I can throw the spear, which I might actually use. Because it helps a little bit. This is what it looks like. And then you can hold and then release for a spin attack, which is also quite good in the right circumstance. Cool.
My keepsakes.
I think I'm gonna go back to this one.
All set.
And let's try to escape again, eh? Why not? Alright, let's see if we can make it back to Styx.
So you are summoned to Hades by that Nyx, the night goddess. Is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
Lightning bolt, the cast, the dash. Alright, we'll see if we actually use the special this time, because it is the... There we go. See, that does a lot of damage. I throw it, I jump, I grab, I can hold it down. There's a lot of stuff here that you can do with this weapon. It's complex, but I think pretty damn good when you get it down. See that max hit? Once I wait long enough, if I can hit them in the outer rim, it's very, very good. I can kill a lot of stuff in one hit that way. It's not going to be helpful in every circumstance, but a lot is pretty good in. You can't just sit there when, you know, people are throwing projectiles. But I also really love the dash strike, because you see how wide that is? You're going to hit a lot of stuff. And then if you improve that, where it's doing a ton of damage, it becomes very good. Like, very, very good. You can already kind of start to see how it can be really helpful and good. Let's continue. Get some void stuff. And that night juice. That's probably not the right word for it. Stab, stab, stab. We're just gonna hit this one with a big boy. Oh, I missed! That's so embarrassing. For that, you get stabbed 11 times. Not gonna miss this one. Stab, 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 stab.
That's something.
Yeah. Ooh, leveled up the bracer I have. Ooh, we're gonna... This is great. This is great. This is great. We're gonna upgrade the spear. That is gonna be very helpful depending on what the upgrade options are. Which I think, no matter what, actually are gonna be pretty good. Because there's... Yeah. Any of the abilities that the spear has, if you upgrade them, it's great. So... I am actually not worried. So that time I threw my spear at that little pink guy. It was helpful. Alright, let's see what we got. Your special becomes a shot that deals 50 base damage in an area. Okay, your attack has more range and deals 40 yes, yes. So this means that between that and the like holding down of this hit, we've got kind of some synergy here. We want to hit stuff on the outside edge. So that does more damage the further out that I hit him. Now, if you don't hold down the charge button long enough, it won't do it. So that is going to be something I need to do. Alright. These enemies are probably best for regular attacks. Much as I want to use the spinny boy. Okay. I actually think Ares' abilities will be pretty good, speaking of synergy. Let's throw some reds in there because I'm gonna remember stuff. Okay, we need to take him out, whatever it takes. The more guys I kill, the less strong he is, guys around him. So let's do a little charge attack and friggin' missed the main guy. I need to be pretty close for that charge attack, even when it's all the way charged. Okay. I still think this is a pretty good build so far. I can stay fairly far away from enemies, which is helpful.
My father's gifts are generous indeed, though I think I can help in my own way.
Thanks, Ares. You're hot and stuff. Attacks inflict doom. Doom, after a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. So just doing more damage with the attacks, especially because it takes longer to do these attacks, is going to be really helpful. That's a no-brainer. Gotta go with that one. See, that red thing that appears on their head eventually does more damage. So I can do a couple hits and then leave them alone, because I know that the red thing is going to do the rest. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Like, look at all of that. And look at the range on this thing. This hits about as far as the bow. It's like, that's ridiculous. Such a good weapon. No, we need more money. Don't have enough for the shop right now. That did a lot of damage. But yeah, I just want to be continuing to make them take more of that Ares damage. Look at that. Out on the edge, backing off, out on the edge, backing off. So strong. Just gotta keep all the enemies at an arm's length when possible and just chunk them. Which is not my usual way that I play, but it works really well, so.
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Really? Is that the only thing? Okay. Gems it is! Maybe we can upgrade something in the house. The House of Hades. It looks like it also stacks the Ares thing when I dash attack, so I'm going to do that a little bit more. Because you know I like my dash attack. Oh, why are you guys over there? Watch out for this bomb. Boop. What did we learn? Eternal Spear. Must have been a sight when Lord Hades wielded Varatha, the Eternal Spear, versus the Titans, driving back those fiends into the depths, together with the help of his Olympian brothers and sisters. The Master has since has traded in that terrifying weapon for even larger, two-pronged fork he likes to brandish in threat, noting sometimes its superiority to the trident of Lord Poseidon, which he insists is a mere copy. Varatha, meanwhile, has seen better days, but it is a weapon built for war. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Yeah, love it. Excellent. Get him, get him, get him. Ah, shit. I will say, because I can stay so far away, I haven't taken a ton of damage so far. Knock on wood. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Well, not quite dead. You're dead now. And you're dead. Boop. Pop. Ooh, I love me some Athena.
Spear we call Varatha. So then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon in deserving hands.
Like, it's so cool that they all have this, like, complex dialogue interaction with whatever you do. The fact that you're using this spear means you're going to get completely different interactions with the gods. It's cool! It's a good game with cool shit in it. How you doing, buddy? Good boy. Thanks for staying there. I appreciate you. And Pickles, thanks for being a little angel over there. You guys are kind of reverse roles right now. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Resist damage from traps. I do like to hurt myself with that. I kind of like this, but it's also maybe just because it's rare. Maybe traps. Maybe I never use this one. But it is a passively positive thing, and I am so silly about jumping right on traps that I may appreciate that later. No. No. Okay. We want a key? Yeah, we want a key. Even if it's a boss, we got that. We gotta get that key. What we got? Well, this is, I guess, a boss room, but it feels different than a normal boss room. It's just a lot of guys. That was kind of easy. I do miss being able to heal with every hit, though. That was pretty good. Yes, we have so much gold. Oh, come on. There's got to be gold in here. I can get both of them if there's just one stack of gold hiding in here. No, damn. That sucks. All right, well, we'll get... Oh, hi, Karen. We're going to get this.
What I need.
Hermes, another dash. Not really what we need. Speed's not really what we need. I think we keep going with Athena.
It feels unseemly to make contact from that most unpleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity.
Dash. Oh, that's good. The dash can deflect. Perfect. Now we are talking. That will be helpful immediately in the Meg fight.
Hello, Meg.
Well, Zag, any last requests this time before I send you home?
Let's see. How about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing.
I don't think it's going to happen this time, actually. I think I'm ready to kill you again. Deflect, deflect, deflecting, deflecting, socially deflecting, and physically deflecting. Deflecting my emotions that I have about Meg, and then deflecting her attacks at me. Oops. Goes in her again. I'm gonna remember to do things! Yeah, you want backup? Let me just take that right out. I don't want to deal with your backup, actually, is the truth. I want your backup to be dead and not be backup anymore. How do you feel about that, Meg? You good with that? Ah, took that hit for no reason. Too impatient. Playing with patience in this game helps a lot. I'm usually a decently patient person in my life, but in games, less so, for sure. You done? Alright, Meg is done. We're back on track, everybody. This is gonna be a decent run, hopefully.
I did it.
Like my abilities, I like the spear. Things are looking decent. Knock on wood.
Hear it, Father.
What do you got? What do you got for me, Hades? Nothing? Didn't say anything. Yeah, goof.
My keepsake collection. Just what the last contractor ordered.
Don't need to heal. I really like this, even though it's only 6 encounters. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. We'll see if I regret that, but I like doing more damages.
Thank you.
In Asphodel, it might not be as necessary, but fuck it, why not? It's not that much gold.
Asphodel.
I want to make it far in this run. Ooh, yeah! Get some of that nectar juice. For romance. There's not a lot of ways I can describe that. That doesn't sound awful. You're dead. And we're gonna just take care of you real quick. You can see that when I dash over their bombs, it puts... I think this happened last time, maybe. But it puts that shield around them. That means I can't get hit by it and they get hurt by it. So the dash with the shield is so good. I generally always... I will try to pick that anytime it's an option from Athena. Gold? Yeah, need some more gold. I think the health is okay for now. Again, could regret it, but the thing in this game is a lot of decisions. You can't worry too much about each individual one, or you will regret the whole time. Because you just never know what you're going to encounter. You are dead as well. Actually, today, I, at one point, was on the TikToks, and I saw a video of the original pitch for Adventure Time that was given to Nintendo. Hey! Rodfire? That is so kind. Thank you for doing that. What? Thanks for cheering Bits. You're the first one to ever cheer with Bits. We've... What? Why you... Thank you. My day has been going well, and now it's going even better. That is so goddamn sweet. Thank you, Rodfire. Just making my day today. That makes a huge difference. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. How are you, Rodfire? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been going really well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. That is so nice. Dang. I don't know what to do with that other than to say thank you. It's so freaking nice. Between you and Jesse today, killing me. We've got... Gotta go with Poseidon. Gotta go with James Buffett, Dad. Oh, ads are about to start in 5 minutes, so I just gotta keep that in mind. So I think I could probably get through one more chamber. I'm tired, but alright, I suppose. I'm surprised I'm the first to cheer. Well, I'm pretty early on in the whole affiliate thing. But that's a nice thing to say. I really appreciate you cheering. Cheering with them bits. I so appreciate it. I'm sorry you're feeling tired. I know that feeling all too well.
Well, nephew, I know that salty Charon can be difficult, but I'm certain that whatever
I hope
price
that you can do something, however big or small, to make yourself feel good, because you've done something to make me feel really nice today, and I hope you get the same. Cast damages foes in an area. Attack and special are stronger at the beginning of an encounter. Ooh, these two are pretty good. I'm not so sure between these two. The cast seems good, but I don't use cast enough. I'll use cast. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Let's make some waves.
And I don't have enough for that, unfortunately. Keep going. Thank you again, Rodfire. That is so goddamn sweet. Boop. Get out of here. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you real bad. Swamp Block? I'll deal with you later. I've got Gorgonzola to deal with. Oh, that's so exciting, Jesse! Oh my god, Rodfire, that's awesome. Well, I got two things. First off, Jesse's halfway to the Pokemon pack in Penguin points. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. I'm so excited to open a Pokemon pack on stream when that happens. And then since being at your first Dragon Age stream, I gave in and bought it, and I'm now 52 hours in. Damn, Rodfire. That is awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm glad that you got into it, because it is a fun time. It is a very, very fun time. And I'm obviously still playing it. I'm going to keep on playing it on Wednesday. Well, if you do join on Wednesday, then I will be relying on you for any important advice on how to handle things as they come up, because I don't know what I'm doing. Your Flood Shot becomes a pulse that damages foes around you. Well, I feel like a duo is worth getting, even though I don't fully understand it. Sure.
Combined power.
Oh, that's what happens. I juice it. That seems to take away from some. That's so cool that you got it. You've been playing it. Have you played other Dragon Age games before? Or is this your first Dragon Age game you've ever played? I must know. Because I've played all the other Dragon Age games and love them. And the reason, I'm sure you heard when I was streaming it, that I'm playing Inquisition on stream is because I tried several times to get into this one and I fell off. And now I'm finally, like, actually fully into it, in part because Gorbis Twinkus is the love of my life. This is your first! Damn, that's so exciting! I would say if you end up liking this, and whenever you finish it, I would strongly recommend the early games. They are not the same as this. You know, I don't know if you've tried the other ones and fell off or whatever, but I love, especially the Dragon Age Origins is fucking so good. I so recommend that. Let's make the dash a little stronger maybe because I do it so much. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely focus on this. You're playing this game, have fun with it. But if you like it, even though it's a lot different, the other Dragon Age games are a lot of fun. Again, particularly Origins. Dragon Age 2, I feel like, has some fans. It's a mixed bag with how people felt about the second one. I enjoyed it. Not as much as the first, but I enjoyed it. But yeah, strong recommend if that ends up being a thing that you want to do. No pressure to, because, you know, costs money and all that, but recommend it.
Onward.
Again, thank you for being here, and thanks for damn bits! Woo! Okay. I need to think about how I use that, because it is quite good. Wow, it does a lot of damage, too. So I need to hit the button 3 times and then run at them. Wow, that's actually extremely good. Yeah. Yes. Goodbye. So we're doing pretty well in Asphodel this time. Let's talk to Hermes. What we got?
Well, what's good there, cuz? Who am I kidding? We can cut the small talk. I don't mind. I interrupt my brothers and sisters all the time.
You get some money every time. I think I want to move fast. Oh, move faster or dash more. It's such a difficult one. Rodfire says I might play more of their games in the future. It really just depends on time and money. Totally fair. Which is what I was trying to get to at the end, which is like, you know, it's just a recommendation. I totally understand. There are limits to how many games anyone can get, and there are lots of them. I just know I had a lot of fun with Origins. You move faster, you dash more. We'll dash more. I like dashing. Especially with the Athena upgrade. Archie, you've been so good. Why are you... Why? Why? Okay. We're just gonna pretend he's being good. Especially when he absolutely destroys everything. Since we have more than 150, I think it's worth going to Keron. What do we got? Ooh, this is a mystery. I want it. I like mystery. Cool. So it costs a little less, but you get a surprise god. That's pretty damn good. I forgot about that, like, entirely. Well, that seems pretty good. Like, just everything you do does more damage? I guess it's an Ares ability. I shouldn't be surprised. All right, let's do that. Fuck yeah. Let's just get stronger. All right. We are on to boss number 2. It's Hydra time. Let's do this thing.
I see you grew your heads back.
3A, 3Bs, run in. I don't think that really worked. That's the way that I wanted it to. Or maybe it did and I'm just not doing as much damage as I'm used to. Unclear. And I can deflect all of these though, which is really good. Any of the launching things that he throws at me, I can deflect. Ah, crap. This is fine. I just need to keep dashing. I can't give up on the dash at any point. I actually threw the spear once. I'll have you know, the spear did get thrown at one point in this run. All right, cool. Stage 2. The next stage is going to be rough, I think. I still don't have a call. That's why I feel so underpowered. We're just going to smack you from here. I can block these, it looks like. Just with the hits. Okay. This is not great. This is... I think I'm going to death defy potentially here. I really don't want to, but it seems somewhat inevitable. Oh god. Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, one down. Okay, just confidence. Just pretend I'm not scared. That's confidence, right? That's how confidence works, right? Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dodge him. Okay, okay, okay. Then I think the key here is just to stay far away. And then when he shoots a bunch of dudes, we just do the jumpies. We do the dashes. The words aren't coming out in the way that I intended. Okay, beautiful. Great. Excellent. Good. Was it the prettiest way to defeat him? No. But does it count? Oh, yes, it does. Boss 2 complete. And we survived it. Rain's coming down hard where I am. Hope everybody's staying dry wherever they are.
Just as we were finishing cleaning up Elysium.
That's actually pretty good. Since it's Elysium, it's not probably not worth it. Was there a Healy in here? No. No. Well, maybe then it is worth doing this because then I can heal up.
To the top.
Broadfire, I have no clue how long Inquisition is. There's an endless number of quests to do. I still haven't finished all the quests I got in Hinterlands the first time I explored it. Yeah, I was starting to sense that as I was walking through the Hinterlands and started to pick up a bunch of quests. I was like, I could probably spend a long time here. And I'm not sure how long. But yeah, I'm sure the game, when played to its fullest, is probably getting close to hundreds of hours. Hi, buddy. Keep on walking. You're trying to get away with laying down where you're not supposed to, buddy, and I can tell. I'm not stupid. Come on. Go. There you go. Yeah, it is a very big game. And that may have been intimidating about it for me in the past, and part of why I fell off. But I'm really excited that I'm playing it now. Especially with Gorbis Twinkies. Ooh, okay, we'll keep going down the health road for now. Elysium gets tough. You can see I can block all of those little purple guys with my dash, which is extremely strong. Cool, cool. I do not like the chariots. I guess I'll just stay far away. I mean, it's working. More health? Cool. Anything else here? No. Are we gonna go purple? Let's get some purple boys. Oh my god, the thunder is so loud here. I don't know if you can hear. You probably can't, actually. The mic is good at making it so you can't hear stuff, but dang. But dang, though. Looks like there's a chaos gate in this level. That's good to note. I can deflect these as well, which is super strong. Deflect is so good. Thank you, Athena. I appreciate you, Athena. I'll probably finish up the stream today at the end of this run. We'll see how long that is, because I think I have a chance to do decently well. This boss is gonna be hard. It always is. Where are you? Where's the bad guy at? There he is. Okay, you're done. Cool. Grab that. Gosh, it is really raining. I wonder about those plans we have to go to the library and play a board game with random strangers. Do we still want to do it in the rain, I wonder? This is my they them buddy. Hey, Chaos, welcome. They're here.
Practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
Cool. Nyx is shielding me. That seems pretty good. Okay, either I make the cast better, which I've pretty inconsistently used. Chaos is absolutely gorgeous. You are absolutely correct. That's the thing about all the gods and folks in this game, is they're basically all hot. I think this one's the least harmful to me in the 3 encounters. And I like the boons to be rare better. But this one is real damage. Gotta go with that. Let's get some keys. Right now I'm collecting keys. Later it's not particularly important, but at this stage keys are gonna be good. But yeah, Chaos is an incredible design. I was talking about it earlier. Not just the hotness, which for sure, but also just beautiful artwork. And really cool ways of drawing the eye to the weird stuff on them, like the fact that they've got those like multiple faces on them. Very cool. Very cool design. It really stands out in this game too, as like a weirder character and design than basically everybody else, which I like. Which they should feel special, because they are special and they're wonderful and they're they them, and that matters to me. Beep beep. You done? Okay. Oh, more enemies. Okay, okay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Definitely don't want to die. Come on. Please stop aiming your bow at me. Thank you. Thanks, sweetie. Okay. No. And also, oh, shit. I just got exploded upon. I do think that I took less damage there, though, because of the boon I got that decreases trap damage, though. So that's pretty damn cool. But look at Ronfire, you got that #1 now. You got that, like, you are the #1 bits giver. That's exciting. I'm glad you get at least something, a little trophy.
Something I can use.
Healing feels like something worth doing. I'm gonna keep getting some healing items. That's gonna be useful. We got Ares. I don't like Zeus's powers that much, and I also don't particularly want to fight Asterius right now if that's who it ends up being. I think there are 2 options for mini boss at this stage. One is Asterius, which we've seen, but we have not seen the other one. I won't give it away, but it's cool. It's a cool mini boss. It's kind of hard. Everything in Elysium is a little hard to me, though. I think it's a pretty difficult stage, both in terms of, as opposed with like, so with Asphodel, like I think the main stages are pretty tough, and then the boss isn't so bad. And Tartarus, the opposite. The main levels are easy, but the boss is annoying. Here, I think both are bad. It's both are hard, and I think that's true for Styx as well. Okay, I don't have a call. This is a good call. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah. That feels good. It's been a long while in this game to not have a call until now. Again, probably going to go with the chamber that's not a boss. And see my boy James Buffett. James Buffett Poseidon. Rob Fire says, it's fancier than the snowflake I got from a charity relief from 2018, apparently? I have no memory of that. Well, you know, some people use snowflake in a negative way, and I think that's just silly, because snowflakes are unique and amazing. So, a snowflake thing is cool, but listen, I am a big fan of your new Mark, because it is very special to me. And that selfishly is what I love the most, is that thing that you have because of being amazing to me. So thank you, again, forever. Ew. Get wrecked. Wow, this is going pretty good. This is okay. I'm not using my abilities enough, though. I need to focus in again. I think part of it is because I'm streaming, it is harder to focus on all the things at once, but it's also just I'm not very good at using all my abilities. Can't fully blame it on that. Is this health? Must know. Alright, we'll go with Rupture. Rupture, for 3 seconds, victims take damage while moving. Alright, sure. Yes, Heelys. Love it. Love to see it. Yeah, we just gotta keep... Getting the Hermes extra dash was definitely the right choice. Like, I don't know if I would have survived up to this point without it, honestly. Perfect.
Incompetence. Can't do that.
Give me that. Heelys! We're up to full health again. I want to upgrade. I love the Daedalus Hammer. It's so cool. There's so much variety to this game. And there's varieties to the weapons and what, you know, literally you can get varieties of the weapons, but also these upgrades change them. There's just so much going on with Hades. It's not fair how good this game is. Yep. Win or lose, I love this game. That's all I have to say. Okay, these guys give shields, so we need to deal with them first, because they will make the other enemies impenetrable, basically. Alright, that worked. Remember to use cast. I can do that. I know how to do that. When in doubt, press the B button. That's all it takes to use the cast. Perfect. I've done it. Headphones! You're special. You're a... I have not been using my spin attack at all. I was showing it off at the beginning and then, like, immediately forgot forever. Alright, we'll do the hold attack. That's pretty damn good. That's a lot more damage I can do consistently, so... Considering I've forgotten to do the other attack is probably the right choice for now. Oh, this is great because I can stay at range. These things just explode. They're bad news bears. Bad news cherry bears. Bye-bye. Shit. It's so bad. There's so many of them. Can you throw the spear? Yep. You'd think I would do that more. It's a great question, Jesse. I super can, but I don't. It's a totally good and fair question. Shit. Well, let's go. We got a lot of gold. Feel good about that. Definitely gonna get Poseidon. Sort of its main feature. Get out of here. Its main feature is murders, and I've done the murders.
Though in many ways he's not as powerful as I, or anywhere as dashing.
What are the controls like for this game? I think they're fairly intuitive. You've got really just your 4 main buttons are what matter the most. Every once in a while you're going to need to click other buttons, but basically the A, X, Y, and B if you're on an Xbox controller or whatever the equivalent. And your A button, like, feels very natural. It's the dash. It's where I'm jumping around everywhere. That's the A. And then the X is something else. That. Oh, X is just attack. Your X button, your left button is just attack. Your right button is you usually throw out these red things that stick in enemies. They're like weird blood things. It's hard to explain. And then Y is usually your special ability, which depends on the weapon. And that's consistent for all the weapons. Those buttons are the same. I think, again, pretty intuitive. It takes time to get used to it, but you also see the way that I play. Which is maybe not a great, as Jesse points out, a great example of how to use the buttons good.
Why be careful what you say to our good nephew there? Anyway,
Ooh, we got a new duo.
Brother Zeus is king of all the gods, and the most dashing, powerful, and hey, let's face it, godliest of all.
The goods.
This is a duo. When you knock. Yeah, Jesse says, oh my gosh, I just discovered you can earn extra penguin points by clicking a little green box that pops up. Yeah, you can get some more points. It sounds a lot less complicated than it looks. That is totally fair. It's such a mess on screen when you watch it. I find it kind of hard to look away from, even if it doesn't make any sense. But it's this simple. We've got this, which is dash. I've upgraded it, so I have 3 of them I can do in a row. Dash, dash, dash. We've got the hit button, X. I've also upgraded that so it does 3 quick strikes in a row. Again, each is going to look different depending on the weapon you have. So the weapon I have now is this spear. And then B, usually you'll throw it out, but it's this blood, these things. You see these weird diamond, red diamond things? It's usually just you throw it at enemies, and then when they're in them, you do more damage to them. And then, like I said, the top button is throw. In this case. And in other cases, it'll be different. With the shield, it's also throw. With the sword, it's like a slam attack. It's like the special attack associated with the weapon. The only other things that you ever really need to do, hard agree. I was scared at first when I just saw the gameplay, but the actual play is so intuitive. I think I feel the same. I don't really remember my first experience seeing it played, but I'm sure it was intimidating. Because this kind of game isn't necessarily the type of game that I used to play all the time. Now I play these kinds of games a lot more. Because of this game, in large part. But I would say, honestly, like, you can get away with button mashing. At least for a long time. And for a lot of the enemies. And then as you get further in the game and you face more bosses that have more specific things that you have to learn, like, here's a great example. Theseus and Asterius have, like, really repetitive things that they do. Kind of like a Dark Souls game, like any of those games, where you memorize the sort of patterns. And so in those cases, you can't really just button mash. Although you can try, and sometimes it works. You've got to think about their patterns. I mean, and so you can still do all the dashing and hitting, but you may have to time it precisely. That's really the only difference. This is my first experience seeing it. I usually always avoided dungeon crawlers. Again, same. I think this is the first roguelite hack and slash dungeon crawly type game that ever crossed the boundary of playability for people who hadn't played games like it. So I think if you're gonna play a game like this is the fucking one to do, because it is fun as hell, and it lets you figure it out over time. There are also things like God mode you can turn on that every time you die makes you stronger. And there's no shame in doing that. That's super great. And that can help make you feel like you're getting it a little bit better, little by little over time.
Besmirch what honor? You're just complaining that you lost, even though I was outnumbered.
Silence, you monster.
Theseus is such a piece of shit. I don't like him.
Truths or quarter truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection.
Thanks, Theseus. This is gonna be tough. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure my setup is perfect for this fight, but there are very few that are. What I used to do, I'm remembering, when I would fight these guys, is try not to hit Asterius very much and focus on Silence You Monster, is just the way he says it. Yeah. Yeah, he's nuts. I do not like Theseus. So I usually focus down one, because when they get to half health, they get, like, adjusted, improved abilities, basically. And dealing with both of them having that is, not doable. It's very hard. And so, like, in this case... And I like to get rid of Theseus first, because I think he's the most annoying of the two. Both in terms of his character, but also in terms of his abilities. I know I'm obsessed with penguin points, but I want this penguin fire emoji real bad. I don't know what it would... Give me more information. What is the penguin fire emoji? And Pokemon cat packs. I must know what you mean by that. I'm drawing a blank on what that is. I know I should know, but I am drawing a blank. Oh, Comrade GLD, yes, that would be... yeah, there's fire, but it's mostly just GLD as the penguin as Karl Marx. A proper comrade. It's an important ability if you can get it. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Karl Marx. Obviously not entirely easy to tell that it is Karl Marx, but that's what it's supposed to be. That's why it's called Comrade. Okay, so I use the Death Defy, which I don't love. Death Defy just meaning you can die and regain health once. Is one of the upgrades you can get eventually. And that's that. Okay. Well, made it back to Styx at least. That's good for this last run. With a new weapon that I'm not using well, as Jesse very clearly identified. Just says, you can tell I just particularly like the potential of background flames, yeah. What is this here? Yeah, you got this. Those flames. You have found the strongest use of these emojicons. I think healing chamber to chamber is gonna be good, and I'd love getting me some purple juice. Gonna get that. Get some of that grape juice.
And check.
Excuse me. I love that the stream thinks that I've only been streaming for the amount of time it does. It's not its fault. The shame fire. One arm. Casting a flame while ashamed. That's a complex feeling. You have just communicated something very complex with those two emojis. I'm not even sure what it's saying.
Should stock up for the road ahead.
Hi, buddy.
Duty, huh?
Oh, we can't talk yet. I gotta go get you a tweet.
All these tunnels.
All right, Hermes it is.
Should check this way.
God power, no boss at the end. I'm just gonna I think there's a chance I make it through this, but it's slim. We'll see. Oh, I do... These guys that you can basically not see because I'm attacking them so much, I cannot stand. They're such annoying enemies. Wretched Thug. Not that one. I think it'll probably tell us. Where's the Perilous Fold? Nope, not Draken. All mortal life is a struggle to survive that ends in failure. One final lesson prior to a transfer here, where we have room enough for everything, every living thing, from the greatest of men to the lowliest of serpents. Flame Wheel. The chariot is a famous symbol of the warfare and technology of my mortal days. However, its specific role in battle sometimes is exaggerated. Chariots ushered men like me to the front lines. They themselves were seldom the ones to go crashing through enemy ranks, though there were indeed exceptions. This guy, Satyr Cultist. Bad. A multitude of worries decorate the brow of Grimlord Hades, whose nature is unknown to anyone but him, but there are some concerns that even he cannot suppress. Like Satyr Cultists. They're satyrs, but evil bad satyrs. Come on. Yes. Okay, that worked out well. And now I just need to keep my distance from these rats. Because that green stuff is poison, and we don't need poison in our lives today. There's enough poison out there in the world. I don't need to add that. Juice it, juice it, juice it. Wow, just deleting enemies. There's something good to buy here? God, that would have been so good! I don't have nearly enough money for that. Shit. No regrets. No use in it. But yeah, they throw spears, and the spears will poison you, which is a bad time. You don't want to be poisoned in here. Like I am right now! So I use the pool to unpoison myself. It was probably really hard to tell what I was doing there, but that's what I was doing. And we're just gonna get rid of Laser Boy, because he can become a problem real fast. Ugh, more enemies. Gotta love it. I can deflect with my dash. I can even deflect these thingies. Ah, shit. Oh, this is bad news. I don't like that. Don't like that. The lasers are a problem for me. Alright, you guys are done. Okay. So it wasn't in this chamber what I needed. That's really good. That's really good. Movement speed is good. I like this. This is great. Gain some dodge after every time I use a call. Hermes, some new info. None whom I know approaches agility or athleticism. He puts this peerless skill to a specific use, serving as the messenger of Olympus. Vast distances are nothing to him. Yet, there is something more to Hermes. He's the only god upon Olympus who dutifully serves the underworld, in addition to his Olympian affairs. Broadfire, this looks like one of those games that I'll lose my character in multiple... Yeah, that's fair. When there's so much going on screen, it's basically impossible not to lose your character every once in a while.
Got to find something for Cerberus.
Shit. Well, still can't afford anything. I guess I'll go for coin then, because that'll be useful. Oh god, this is so awful. And then there's a stabby thing. It was hard enough, game. Alright, we're through. So yeah, at the end of one of these chambers, I'm going to find a thing. And I don't know which chamber it is. So at this point, I'm just guessing. This is my second attempt, as you've seen. But it could take up to like 5 tries to find the thing I'm looking for. And it's just chance-based. Oh, stay away from that boy. Just pop him real quick. I don't like how small this chamber is with this rat. I would like to stay away from this rat, and he's making it difficult. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone, rat. One good thing is that if you are poisoned in a chamber, if you defeat the chamber, like at the end of it, you stop being poisoned. So like right now, rather than going back to get the poison fixed, I'll just end the level and now my poison's gone. Okay, just gotta deal with these guys. These guys are easy. I can handle these levels. Love to see that this is the right Pet the poison rat. Yes! Okay, great. I'm glad we're going to be able to see this. This is an important moment in every Hades run. Pet the poison rat. You know what, Rodfire? I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not going to do that. As much as I love a good rat. There's something, maybe you hear it when I say it out loud, pet the poison rat. Might be a mistake. Okay, there are some things I can afford. I think this is the right choice. Get me some more power. Deal bonus damage to bosses. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to need it. Spoiler alert.
Alright, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Zoom in a little bit. I think Archie's been gone for a minute. Oh no, he's back there! I didn't even see Archie get on his throat. No one mentioned it. He's back there.
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack. And
Both kitties are in cat cam right now. And at some point the door closed, which I didn't mean to happen, and the hat fell down. Cerberus vanquished. Not really. You never really hurt Cerberus. Maybe the best choice this game makes. I don't want to gift Charon anything right now. Alright, yes, both the kitties are present. Thank you, Jesse. Alright, well, one way or another, this next thing is going to be the end of this run. Hold on tight, people. It's about to get weird. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm not going to win this. I'm just throwing it out there.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
They have a really great relationship.
You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself.
This is gonna be bad news.
No, you're going home, not me.
This is gonna be really hard. I'm just telling everybody right now. Do not expect this to end in a win. Super not gonna. This is bad, 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 bad. I will consider one thing a victory in this fight, but I won't give away what it is. I'm so rusty. Oh God, I'm scared. I gotta deal with this chariot. Why you gotta bring a chariot here? God dang it. Well, that's that. Well, that's our first time facing Hades. Papa. Papa made his presence known.
Damn you, Father.
And that's, I think, where we're gonna end it for today. Thank you, everybody, thank you, Jesse. I appreciate the well played. Listen, it wasn't gonna happen that time. I think if I don't go in there with a death defied, my confidence is very low. Especially this early in the game. This is what, like the 6th or 7th run. I don't have the power to just like brute force it. So what can you do? But we made it to Hades. So that's a big step. And next time, hopefully we'll make it past Hades. Only one way to tell, and that's to watch next week. I'm really, really grateful that people showed up today. Thank you for being here, of course. Thank you, Jesse, for gifting that sub over to Pidge. Thank you so much, Rodfire, for those bits. So appreciate it. Tomorrow, I will be back with some Stardew Valley, chilling out. It's a little more chill stream. Lots of mods in that one, but it's a fun time. I'm excited to see some of the mods. I can't sit here with fucking Hypnos snoring away. So much. It's not nice. I'm just gonna go into another room, and then because I can't listen to him snoring at me. It's so rude. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be playing Stardew. Wednesday back to Dragon Age Inquisition and Gorbis Twinkus, our favorite Gorbis Twinkus. There's no way to describe Gorbis Twinkus other than Gorbis Twinkus. What else? Thursday. It's very possible I could be playing Soma on Thursday. It's either going to be a scary game or something like Apex Legends. I'm going to figure it out, but that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And there will be another video coming out on Friday. Video came out on Good Little Diver Shorts. It does every Friday at 7 p.m. Last week was on macaws. It was on macaws because recently a study came out that majority of the macaws that were studied were bisexual. Yeah, that's right, bisexual. And I talk about more than just that in that video. It's pretty fun. It's cool. I think the study is really cool, and I want more people to know about it, which is why I made the video. If you go to my About and hit the link of the penguin, that it should be a scary game to offset all those wholesome vibes. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think there's a good chance it's going to be a scary game, and I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but probably badly. Thank you, Jesse, for saying it's a great video. I think it's, you know, it's a chill, it's a short, it's a little under 5 minutes, and I just thought it was cool news, and I didn't hear much about it, so I wanted to boost it, because it is queer news, and it is cool news, and it's, in whatever small way, moves a needle. So, that's that. I think that just about wraps us for today, so thank you, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a look. I had a plan of who I think I wanted to raid today. Yes, we'll see if they are going today. I've started writing things down in a journal, including when everybody follows and stuff, because it makes such a big difference to me, and it's so sweet when people do things, and I don't take any of it for granted, but my memory is only so good, so I want to make sure that I keep it in my brain. So a couple things definitely will be written down about today. And thank you again for that. All right, who can we raid today? Well, let me see. Is Cryptid on? Let me see if they're... Doesn't look like they're on. There's... Well, I looked at some expected folks. It doesn't look like everybody's on that was scheduled to be on, but Cheesy Chappers will be good. Speaking of spooky stuff, they're playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. That'll be funny. I think that'll be great. Hold on to your butts. It's time to raid. Let's go ahead and get that raid started. Thank you again, a million times over. Let's go hang out over there. Go send your love as we get there. Say hello. Throw some penguins at them. Whatever. But yeah, until we dive again, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Let's raid! Let's do it! Raiding!